Hi, I'm Lisa Martin, and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a co-host that is going to be part of our live stream. I just got to drop the live stream, the Streamyard down there so she can grab onto it. And then it will be Lisa Daniels. She's joining us today. Lisa, if you'll just click on that, it will take you to my back office. And then as soon as I get you in my back office, I can put you on the screen with me. In the meantime, please make sure that you share this on your social media and on your YouTube channel so that we can meet your friends too. If you are here, please let me know that you're here. Please say hello. Hey, everybody. Good to have you on here. And we'll wait a minute till some people start gathering on. Good to have everybody that's coming on. I trust everybody's having a good Tuesday. It's kind of chilly here. Oh, I'm kind of cold. But anyways, people will start. We have 3 people on here, so please let us know you're on here and say hello so that we know you're here. Hey, Sherry, I missed you yesterday. Good to see you. Oh, good. Here's Lisa. Okay, Lisa's here. Hey, Lisa.
Hi, guys. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
And the ABC family's on here. Ashley's on here from yesterday.
Sherry and Ashley, hi.
You can see them, can't you?
I can. I don't know why nobody else can't.
Now, are you on your phone or your laptop?
I'm on my laptop.
And you can see them. Huh.
Yeah. Over to the right, there is a column, and it says private chat or live comments. So I just click on live comments, and I can see them. I don't know.
That's what I have to do, too. If I put on private chat, I can't see nobody.
Right. So I don't know if people just don't know that.
Okay, I got you. What's wrong with your hair? I don't understand. Your hair looks fine to me.
Well, it's really gray, but I left it down so you can see a little bit of red.
It looks really pretty. I like it. I just cut mine off in May. I got so tired of the long hair. I have had long hair all my life, and I just decided I wanted to go short.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. I know I'm happy to be here, Lisa and Lisa. Thank you so much, Sherry. I'm starting my breakfast with my new waffle maker. That's off. What kind of waffle maker did you get, Sherry, from Walmart? I don't know if they have the dash or not. How are you doing on the egg fast, Lisa?
You know what? I have cramps today like you wouldn't believe.
Really?
Yeah, and normally I don't because I have an IUD because I used to be super anemic. Mm-hmm. And so I had to, all the iron in the world was not helping. So my doctor suggested that. And I haven't really had any problems, but man, today.
Now, yesterday, what'd you eat yesterday? Your first day?
I did 3 scrambled eggs with about a quarter cup of cheese and a couple tablespoons of butter. And then I did 2 hard-boiled eggs later in the day with some salt.
And what you have for supper?
That was it. That's all I had. I only made it to 5 eggs. My stomach started hurting last night.
Hungry at all?
No, I wasn't hungry. And I did already eat today too. And I ate 3 over easy or over medium eggs because I like dipping. So I took the whites and I dipped it into the egg.
That's a good idea.
So that's what I did. But I think I'm going to try chaffles later.
Yeah, I did cinnamon chaffle, cinnamon and sugar.
I saw that.
Oh, it was so good.
I saw that.
I was afraid that it would taste like cheese because I'm used to using the almond flour for those, but it didn't. It took the cheese right away.
So did you weigh yourself this morning and yesterday morning before you started? And?
Yes, I do. I weigh myself every day. Then I tell the results on Thursday.
So, but because we're on the egg fast, did you lose anything?
Yes. But I ain't going to say how much till Thursday.
Really? Here, I'll show you. Whoops. That's what I started at.
You've lost 4 pounds?
3.3.
3.3? I haven't lost that much. That's awesome.
I noticed a lot of bloating has gone off my stomach too. So now
Yeah,
I'm like 10
I
months
was up
pregnant.
all night going pee. Did you pee a lot?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. I mean, I'm drinking 90 ounces of water, but evidently something was holding it in.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, what about Ashley? Did you do good, Ashley?
Yeah, Ashley, how'd you do? I saw you made a chaffle. She lost 2 pounds since yesterday. That's awesome.
Oh, lovely. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, that's 2 sticks of butter. You know, I mean, I'll take 2 pounds.
Yeah,
I mean,
I agree.
In 3.5, you did awesome.
Well, I was pretty bloated. Like I told everybody, I've been off plan for a while now.
Well, you might lose around 10 pounds then, because I lost 8 the last time, and I was happy with that.
Girl,
and I don't expect to lose that much this time.
I tell you what, 10 pounds would be a great start back in keto.
Sherry said she got a Farberware. I bet that's a nice one. I bet that's really nice. I loved your video. I lost 2. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you liked it. I'm drinking my cup of coffee with the butter too. As for weighing, I still don't own a darn scale yet. I need to start. Just make sure you use the same
sometimes scale. You don't want the scale. Just let it go.
Right. Hey, Gail. Good to see you on here.
Good morning, Gail.
Good to have you. Ladies, I swear I feel so good. My stomach isn't bloated. And you will feel so much better when you get rid of the sugar. Once you get through the sugar, withdrawals. That's amazing. I hope I lose 8 pounds.
And here's my bulletproof coffee.
She's got her bulletproof coffee. Now, I don't use the MCT oil. I need to get me some, I guess. Everybody puts that in their bulletproof coffee.
I'm trying to do it on the cheap, so I just put butter.
Aren't you supposed to put both?
I don't know. I think you can, but there's so many different products out there that I don't know which one to get. So until I hear of a good one and people talk about it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm doing fine.
Good morning, Rhonda.
Let's see. I'm at work. I'm taking a break. Wanted to come say hi to you, beautiful ladies. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's so sweet.
Ashley, you love your Dash Mini waffle maker. Yeah, I do too. I got mine at Goodwill. I've gotten several of them. Just lost 2 pounds so far. That's awesome.
That's great, Jana.
Yes, you're not gaining, so that's awesome.
I lost 3.3 since yesterday morning.
3.3 pounds. That's awesome. So
I have a lot to lose, though.
Well, I did too. I still, I don't have as much, but I did. I'm not weighing till Thursday. Yeah, that's what you do. I do weigh every day, but I don't tell the results until the last day. And I think there's quite a few people on here. I can't hardly get everybody's their channel link to put on mine. So I don't know if I've linked everybody or not. So anyways, we're going to be asking questions to Lisa Daniels. If you have any questions, please let us know. I love my Dash Mini. It was inspired to purchase because of Lisa. So glad I did. I know I own several of them, and I bought my first one, and then I kept finding them at Goodwill. So I kept buying them in case one went out, I'd have another one. And then I got the Dash bowl maker, and I love that. My honey bought me the waffle maker. He's such a sweetheart. Only $18.99 at Walmart, and you can flip it, single flip.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yes, that does sound nice, Sherry. That is really, really awesome. What's the weather like there in Michigan, Lisa?
Well, I didn't look today. I should. It's 55.
What is it?
55 and sunny.
55. I don't think it's that much warmer here in Tennessee. Let me check.
Well, it's a cool breeze, I can tell you, coming through the front.
It's 56 here.
Yeah.
But there's no breeze. There's no wind. That's what we don't have is the wind. Lisa Daniels, how long have you been on keto?
Well, that's kind of a long story, but I can shorten it real quick for you.
No, don't shorten. We got plenty of time.
Well, I started a year ago last April, And I'm just trying to close all my notifications so I can read chat. They keep popping up on my screen.
How do you close them? One by one?
Yeah.
That's what I do. Okay.
Yeah. I haven't found a better way yet.
No, okay. If you do, let me know.
But I did it last April for 10 days. I knew I had a doctor's appointment that I was going to. I was super strict. I worked at McDonald's at the time. I gave up all my sweet coffees, sweet tea, everything. I actually had thankfully I knew the girl in the kitchen. She'd scramble up a couple eggs for me with like 4 pieces of bacon and put some melty cheese on there. And so that's what I started eating for breakfast on my breaks, because I worked 6 to 2, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m.
How would it be to try to do that at McDonald's?
Exactly. But at least I had breakfast breaks and not lunch breaks. So they were still serving breakfast when I did it. So it was easy to do it that way. And I lost 10 pounds in 10 days.
Wow.
And I went to my doctor's the week after that. And he told me I was borderline diabetic, pre-diabetic, and he wanted to put me on medication. And I got really, really mad about that, because I've been going to this doctor for, almost 12 years. And he knows I want to try doing things diet related. And then if that doesn't work, I will not argue and I will go on the pills, the medication. Wow. So I didn't go again from November. That was May. No, I had a good report in May. My numbers were down. Even my cholesterol numbers were down. And then I went back in November of last year. That's when he wanted to put me on the pre-diabetic pills. And I got mad and I left. I didn't get my blood drawn again until May of this year. So I started again in May, and I was pretty good until I think it was the end of August. I started going through depression. So I've been like off and on since the end of August.
Okay. Yeah. And are you on depression medication? Because that causes you to, a lot of times that causes you to gain weight.
Yes. I am on 5 different kinds of medications at the moment. And one of them is for anxiety and depression.
Okay. So that, I know some of the side effects on those. Hi, Life in the King family. I sent your package out today, and you should be getting it in 3 days. And also, I put an extra surprise in there for you.
Oh, that's awesome! Congrats. Sherry says that 10 pounds in 10 days. It's amazing, but
it was amazing. Yeah, that is.
A lot of that was water weight.
Yeah, but still, that's great. Who was your biggest online influence? She wants to know.
Nobody at that time. I didn't do YouTube a lot at that point, because I was working and then I was gardening and stuff last year. So this year, when I decided to make my channel, I thought, okay, if I put it out there, I'll hold myself accountable, and I didn't. So
well,
I decided, and the other thing is, my doctor does not like the word keto. When I told him about it last November, he was like, I don't know what that is. I haven't researched much about it, blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, keto is everywhere. How could you not have heard of it?
Yeah.
So last time when I went in May, I said, I'm going to eat low carb. And he was like, oh, that's excellent, blah, blah. So now we just say low carb.
No, it's okay, And of course, he didn't think of it, so therefore it's not any good either,
Yeah.
Rhonda said, my hubs already wants a bigger waffle iron, and she said it's 57 there.
Did you make him a chaffle?
Yes. Did you do the chaffle? Gail said, no one tells us as we age and approach menopause, things change weight-wise, especially in the midsection. And along with menopause comes so many different health issues.
That's true.
And it's funny, I don't have any hot flashes, and I used to have bad hot flashes. But since I've been on the keto, I don't have any hot flashes.
I don't think I've ever had any hot flashes, but since I've had to have the IUD, and I just had it reinserted after 5 years, I've noticed that my hands and feet are always hot. Hot. I mean, like I could walk into the snowstorm and I'd be perfectly good.
Oh my goodness.
But
Yeah.
if my shoulders get cold, I'm freezing. So
Right.
go figure. I know I'm changing.
What is your goal with keto?
Personally, well, I need to lose weight, but for me, it's more health. I don't want to be on any more medications. I'm on high blood pressure, high cholesterol. I also take, what's the word? So you don't get heartburn, that pill. And
yeah, I had acid reflux for acid.
Yeah. And then I'm
too.
also on a water pill on occasion when I need it. I'm on lisinopril, which has a water thing in it, which is, I think, the high blood pressure. And then I'm on thyroid medication because I have a slow thyroid.
Okay. I deal with depression too. It's super hard. I find that when I wake up, I have to decide right away and tell myself today is going to be a great day. And I notice when I do, I swear it makes
the biggest difference. Yeah.
Biggest difference. Yes, it does. And we're so glad to be here for you. Hey, Marna, good to see you on here. Keto Marnie.
Hi, Marnie.
Did you change your name to Keto Marnie? Has it always been that? I thought it was something else. Keto Mom, I thought before. I have hot flashes so bad and have started hormone replacement therapy. I feel so much better. Okay, see, I was afraid to take any of that because it causes cancer, and I just didn't want to take anything. And since I just been dealing with the hot flashes, and then when I did this about 6 months ago, it went away, so I don't have any. Keto Mo. Yeah, I thought it was Keto Mo. You changed your name to Keto Marnie. Love it. Yes, I do too. That's awesome. It was Keto Mo. That's what I thought. Okay. So yeah, she must have changed it. I know I've changed mine a couple times from Keto. I had Keto Kitchen by Lisa using Pampered Chef, and then I shortened it, and then and I'm like, finally, and I'd like to change it to Keto Cooking with Lisa, but I don't think I will because I'm starting to get people that do find me in the search.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I'm gonna leave it. ABC Family. I have thyroid, but I've stopped my pill, so that's good. Thank you, Sherry. Nasty Stuff was coming up in the search. Oh, for Keto Mo was coming up. Oh, me too, Lisa. But I had to make a move to feel better because killing people is illegal. I'm kidding, but it was pretty bad for me. Okay, yeah, obviously I didn't have it quite that bad.
I'm doing it mostly for health now, so.
Yeah. Well, everybody's different. Everybody's system is different. So when did you start your channel?
I believe I started it in April.
Of this year?
Maybe around the second week of April.
I noticed that when I first started this 14 months ago, the actual keto diet, there was hardly any channels on it that you could find recipes. But I noticed when I started in May, people were starting to, and then since May, I've noticed a lot of new channels come up.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love keto.
Keto is the hot topic, so.
Thank you so much. Yes, Manny is a nickname by my grandpa and a good friend of mine. Okay. Yeah, well, that's great. I'm glad you're doing that. So
Sorry,
you started your channel in April.
Yes.
And what motivated you to start your channel?
I did it so that my family could see what I'm doing on a daily basis. My daughter at the time, my oldest daughter at the time, had never seen my house, never seen my yard, my sister, things like that. They all live in Florida. Okay. So I started it for that reason. And then I thought, you know what? I think that I should probably, excuse me, I should probably go ahead and chronicle my keto thing while I'm on here, because then I can look back. And I have said before, like when I sit at my other desk that this part I let it go ahead and show, because one day it'll be gone. And then I won't be too embarrassed by it.
I don't know. I still have mine. Everything else, I mean, I've lost 108 pounds. I think I haven't lost.
Yeah, but I've got like terrible.
No.
I have to like extend my neck out and look kind of crazy.
doesn't look like that. Gail, Patricia's Dollar Tree hauls and more. Love that. Yes, she has a great channel. I love Gail's channel. It's a good one. So how many subscribers do you have?
Ooh, that's a good question because I picked up a couple more this morning. I think I'm about 290.
Awesome. So you're almost to 300. That's awesome. I've really noticed a lot of people's channels have grown since they've been getting on here. It's snowing here. Boo-hoo. I'm not ready for the weather. Wanted to fall to stay longer. I started up my merch store today. Okay, how do you do that? Tell us for my channel. I love it. How do you start a merch store? I've been wanting to do that for mine because since I'm not monetized, I thought that would be another way that I could make some money for Christmas. And then there's people that want me to do like different hauls, and that all costs money, you know. And I don't mind doing them, but if I had an income, I would probably feel a lot better. So I want to know about the merch store and all that. If you could send me an email on that. Rhonda said she loves snow. Of course, everybody that don't have to deal with it loves snow.
I like it until you have to be at work at 6 o'clock in the morning.
And you got to drive in it. Yeah, they're
not
like
only drive in it, but get it off your car and off the driveway so you can get out.
Yeah, like here, nobody goes anywhere when it snows, but you don't do that in Michigan. You still go about your regular life.
Unless it's bad, yeah.
Yeah, and that's like 14 inches, not
I was going to say about 18 inches.
Yeah, that's not one. Like here, everything closes for 1 inch.
Thank you. Thank you, Gail.
Yeah, she's growing really fast. Her channel's really growing. I love when I get on people's channels to binge watch and I notice how their channel has grown. I'm so excited for them.
I just looked and I'm at 284.
Oh, we might be able to get her to her 300 before. And then Rhonda's getting close to 400.
I know.
Great. Congratulations, Rhonda. I'm getting a logo made by Fiverr that have a file for merch too. Now,
Fiverr.
How much does that cost?
Lisa, it's Fiverr.
It's Fiverr, okay.
And I think they have an extra R on the end of it. I noticed that when somebody was talking about it the other day.
Yeah.
And it's a website.
How much does that cost, Rhonda? Is it very expensive? I just wondered. Let's see.
That's awesome, Marna.
Yes. Mine was 108 last night, then 107 this morning. Now I'm at 110. That's awesome.
Mine does that too.
Growing. You're growing.
Yes.
Sweet. Yes. Okay. ABC Family's going to send me an email. That's amazing, Lisa. And then when she sends me the email, then I can share it with everybody. Tomorrow, awesome. I'm going to be doing a thing on YouTube etiquette because I see a lot of people that I think probably aren't using the etiquette for YouTube, and I just thought we'd go over it tomorrow. So if you want to jump on here tomorrow, it depends on which artist you choose. It's not expensive. Okay, I'll check it out then. So yeah, everybody is growing. Okay, so where did you get your name? I mean, I think you know. What made you decide to use your own name?
Well, I had this name for a long time. I had a different account and I thought, okay, but I couldn't think of anything. All the things I thought of were already taken.
Yeah.
So I was like, Lisa's Lifestyle, I did go by Lisa's Way of Life for like a week and it just didn't fit me. So and there's a ton of Lisa Daniels. So, they're not going to find me unless they really want to find me.
Well, that's okay. They will. Let's see. Does anyone do the HelloFresh? What is the HelloFresh? I'm not familiar with that. What is that, Lisa?
That is a subscription service, and they send you a prepackaged meal with all the parts, and you can make it in like 30 minutes.
Is it keto?
You can go keto, yes, but I signed up for it, and the keto options were like, ugh, They really do a lot of more rice and pasta dishes and stuff. And when I put in my criteria to look at what kind of keto and all that stuff that I could do, I ended up with 2 choices and I was supposed to be able to order 3. So very limited in their keto options right now.
Okay. And how much is it for the subscription?
Well, I got I was supposed to get like $40 off my first month, but after the first week, when it didn't have any options, I just pushed it out like 3 months so I could call and cancel it, because I found out that you can also get those at Kroger.
Oh, did you
So
hear
Kroger
that?
has a section where you can look at all the options that they have in store.
That's a good idea. Bonfire doesn't cost anything. I have Sherry. It's great quality food.
It is good
When
quality food. It's just not very keto friendly at this point.
right, yeah, and that's kind of what we're looking for. When are you going to make your Cheez-Its? I hope to get that done today, that video. Um, it's like every day I'm planning on doing,
You
another
better,
video.
because Ashley's waiting for that recipe.
She is. She wants to make those Cheez-Its. They were so good. My screen is frozen, but I have to tend to my mother anyways. Then I have to go to the store. Okay, bye, Marna. Glad you got on here. I wanted to give them a try, but I'm too scared to. They are really good. You'll love them, and your kids will love them. They'll eat them too. And they actually taste like cheese, where Cheez-Its themselves, they don't taste to me like cheese. They're just all sugar.
Do
And
you
so
like
that's
the
why,
prepackaged little cheese
yeah.
crisp wisps? Do you like those?
Yeah, they're just too expensive.
I agree.
You get that small bag for what, $3? I mean, I was looking at earlier for 4 people at 120. Oh, $120. Yeah. See, I
Yeah.
don't.
When
That's for
I
5 meals.
when I looked, they only gave me 2 keto options. So then I had to do something like paleo, and then added a potato in and stuff like that. So,
And see, I can make a meal for less than $30.
oh
I
yeah.
really can. And I get, and so like I've got a couple, if you look on my channel, I have some $5 meals that
Oh,
you can
that'd be
make
good.
keto for $5.
I
And so,
need to make the cauli potato soup.
yes, Colado.
Oh, can't wait.
It was good. I'm doing another one this week, another soup. Because this is soup weather. Good morning, Pink Motivation
Good
Latrice. Good to
morning,
have you on here.
Latrice.
Thank you so much for picking our corner of the world. I really, really appreciate it. We have Lisa on here, who is my awesome troll patrol, and she takes care of me, and she's got my
Not
back.
today.
I don't have to worry about it, but not today. Rhonda Sett is in charge. I've got her on there, and she takes good care of me too. Back to
Yes,
work
she
for me,
does.
beautiful ladies. Enjoy your day. Bye, everyone. Bye, Gail. Thank you so much for stopping by.
I just found out, speaking of cauliflower, I usually buy the huge bags of the broccoli florets. I think
Yeah.
it's Bird's Eye from Walmart.
Mhm.
They
Yeah.
have them in cauliflower now too.
Oh.
So I picked one up yesterday, and then I'm going to, not for myself, I got a bunch of the turkey meat or chicken meat, no, turkey meat from the deli, and I was planning on making the keto lasagna again, but I forgot to
Yeah.
get the cheeses. So I'm going to go
Right.
pick up another order today, because I have to go over to the Walmart pharmacy and get my shingles shot.
See, what the one thing about it is, I don't want to really do any cooking videos like that because I can't take a taste test until Thursday. So I
Exactly.
don't want to make any soups or anything. I can make the Cheez-Its now because I can do a taste test on that. But I want to make like soup. I want to make that lasagna. I want to try some different recipes that I've got. I got that pumpkin cake I'm going to make.
Oh, that sounds so good. I love pumpkin.
I do too. And it looked so moist. I didn't have any because it's full of sugar and everything, but I got my Thrive order in. So, yes, they got the big bags of broccoli, but now you have a Sam's Club, Lisa?
We have a Sam's Club and a Costco.
Well, because Sam's has the big riced cauliflower in individual, you buy it in the big bag and has like 4 or 5 individual bags. I don't buy the
honestly prefer
cauliflower
Costco.
anymore, only riced, because there's no sense,
Yeah.
I don't have to cut it up that way.
I prefer Costco. And I was actually, when I worked at Walmart, because I've worked there off and on for almost 15 years, I had a thing for Sam's Club, but they didn't have anything that I wanted. Like
Okay.
really wanted.
They
And then
say
I took a
Costco
trip
has
to
a lot.
Costco. Yeah, Costco is good.
My sisters go to, they live in Michigan. One lives in like Westland area and one lives in South Lyon. So they go to Costco. And when I go to visit, they'll take me to Costco. And I usually can get quite a bit for the keto
Yeah.
loaf.
Yeah, Costco is really good.
It's an hour and a half for the closest one here,
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah, so I
nice.
could.
I do know that Sam's Club has a lot of candies and gums and stuff, which I don't need. So
They have a lot of, if you eat any kind of nuts, their nuts are usually a really good price, like the big bags of pecans and the big bags of walnuts. And I know some people that are strict keto, they say that keto, walnuts and nuts are not keto, but I'm like Sherry, I do the dirty, filthy, rotten keto.
exactly.
Because I had somebody call me out on my bluebonnet butter.
Well, I noticed that and I thought, I think that's the margarine container. She probably
but
grabbed the wrong thing, but I've never called you out on it,
Yeah, and they called me out on it. Yes, they did.
Oh,
And I had
gosh.
to correct it on the last video and say, but you know what? I still believe if you don't have the money to buy that $3 margarine, it's better. I mean, butter, then it's still better than taking it out on something else that has carbs in it. It still has 0 carbs in it. And it's, if you don't, some people don't have problems with the swelling of it. So
I know, but they're actually going to be forced. The U.S. is going to be forced in the next 2 to 3 years to pull all margarine products.
Right.
Because the molecular structure.
Right.
Look, there's Molly.
But I've had some people say, I can't afford $3 for butter. Well, buy that for $1. I saw that for $1, and I thought it's better than them eating, bread or pasta or something else. But yeah, I got called on it. I couldn't believe it. The keto police got me,
Wow.
So now I got to I got to do my disclaimer and say I do dirty, filthy, rotten keto. So I can't be called out on it. Lisa, yes, make that soup, but y'all are making me hungry. Yeah, I know.
I know, and only
we should start talking about eggs. Yes, we'll start talking about
only eggs.
I want to make a vegetable soup, Sherry. I've got a good vegetable soup recipe because I like vegetables too. You want to see me cook? What is it that you want to see me cook? We love pumpkin here too. Yeah, I do. That pumpkin, I'm so excited, but I got to try it first myself before I'll do it on a cooking video because I want to make sure it's fit to eat. I buy the big bags too. Yeah, you buy the big bags from Sam's. We go to Costco's and Sam's because you're fortunate. That's great. Oh, Paige, you didn't get notification.
Hi, Paige.
Good to see you on here. Paige is a real good supporter of mine. She's really good. And she wants to be in on my drawing, but she shared my giveaway, but she doesn't want to be in on it. But I'm going to put her in there anyways because she shared it. Hey, Wendy. Good to see you. Yes, Lisa and Lisa. It's L&L.
L&M and L&D.
Yes. I found this protein bar from One, and it tasted like birthday cake, and it was yummy. How many carbs was in it? Do you know, Sherry? Just curious. Hi, Molly.
Hey, Christy.
You can have walnuts and pecans. Some people in the keto police, they don't believe you can.
I've also heard you can have macadamia.
I do it. If it fits within my macros, then I do it. But some people say that is not keto. And so I use the word keto because that's what people know. They're not familiar with the low carb, So if you say keto, but I use it loosely, and I say that in most of my videos. But, I didn't that day, but I use the word keto loosely because I do go according to my macros. You use butter now. It's great value, sweet. Yes, you can get the sweet butter, unsalted or salted. You can get both, either one. I try to get the unsalted because I can always add salt. Okay, said you were talking about making something with cauliflower.
Yeah, we were talking about your cauliflower soup.
It's my cauliflower soup. She's talking about, Sherry.
Yeah, it's on Lisa's channel, and it looks so good.
And it's all done in the crock pot, which is what I love. I love doing everything fast and easy.
Go look for that.
I know I'm not gonna do something that has 10 ingredients, so I try to find stuff. Hey, okay, keto. Good to see you, Christy. Christy, Christy has a Philly, what is it? A chaffle that's a
the
fig. And
Philly
I have,
steak
you
and
remember the
cheese.
Steakums?
Oh, I saw that and
Yeah.
I died.
I went and bought me some because I had forgotten they still sell the Steakums.
I
And
swear
so
she's the chaffle queen.
I couldn't even find them at the grocery store. I had to ask somebody, and my husband's like, "Nope, they took those out a long time ago." I said, "No, they didn't," because Christy just made Philadelphia. Philadelphia. I love that kind of stuff. I make a casserole with that, but she made one with chaffles, and so when I get off this egg fast, I'm going to make me one. My husband and I always use butter, but I grew up on margarine. Yeah, that's what we
I
did
did
too.
too.
We didn't really know it back then. I
Right.
think we said turkey. Oh,
okay. So the turkey thing is going to be, for me, is going to be a keto lasagna. Instead of the noodles, you go to the deli, get fairly thick sliced either chicken or turkey meat, and use that in the place of the noodles.
yes.
And I swear, and on my channel, I've got one. And I even talked my hubby into coming in frame, at least, because he doesn't want to be on my channel, to taste it. And he couldn't tell either. And I wouldn't tell him what I was doing while I was making the video. He had to wait to find out.
That is cool. Let me check because I bought an extra one. Okay, be right back. She's going to check her butter. I mean,
And
yeah,
Sherry, the keto, or the, she was saying it at the bottom here, that it is not, Christy's recipe for the Philly steak and cheese is keto because she made it with chaffles. How she made the chaffles, I don't know, but steak, cheese, and green pepper, unless you're nightshade sensitive,
that's
is
the
just
Philly.
fine. Yep.
Yeah, that's the Philly, and I don't like onions and all that, so I won't put that in mine.
I won't put the green peppers on it, but I'll eat
But
everything
I'm
else.
really, really excited. Linda Langley, I'm making keto Wonder Bread chaffle. It's so yummy. Yeah, I want to try that too, but I have to get off of this first. This 3-day egg fast.
I gotta say hi to Angie. How are you? I love her video. She's so funny.
Angie, who's Angie?
That is Brown Girl Life.
Oh, okay. Her name's Angie. I always call her Brown Girl. Okay. I love onions if they're cooked. Yeah, I'm a sissy. I don't like onions and all that. So
I don't like green
I
pepper.
can make it without it. And she uses the provolone cheese. And I have that. And I bought the Steakums at the store. So I've got that. And those are 0 carbs. And I had forgotten all about them until Christy did that chaffle.
And they brown up so quick in the frying pan.
Yeah, she browned them up. She said she puts them right inside her chaffle. She cooks them with her chaffle.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah. That's a good idea.
I believe that's what she did. Garlic powder and butter too.
Oh yeah, girl.
Garlic powder, and I think I could use the onion powder and not use onions.
And
but yeah,
she uses
garlic powder and butter. Yeah, I forgot you do both of those, and then the provolone cheese. And because I was binge watching all of her chaffles, she has a playlist of chaffles, and I was binge watching them, and I saw that, and I thought I have got to do that one because I know I love that one.
Angie,
cook the steak first. Okay.
Molly, Angie.
Look at your baby.
That's my baby.
Hey, baby.
Angie has a kitty cat that likes to come in frame too, just like Rhonda does sometimes, and her name is Gladys. So I told her Gladys looked a little bit like my Molly. So there she is.
Another question. I fried bacon and cabbage with onion. It was delicious. Have you ladies tried that? I love it. I swear it's so good. I pack up. Yeah, I don't use the onion, but I do use cabbage a lot. Cabbage
now tell me you cooked that cabbage in the bacon grease, because I bet you that gave it great flavor.
Yes, that's why it tastes so good. Yeah, that does sound very tasty, Sherry. See how you come up with things when you once you start doing it, you come up with your own stuff. You should have done a cooking video on that. Sound keto friendly? Yes, it sure does. Sure does. Cabbage is awesome. It just smells your house up. That's all. As long as you will go easy on the onion, Sherry. Yeah, I don't like onions, so
you could also Tennessee Keto Mama Tracy. She makes egg roll in a bowl, and instead of using the bacon, she uses sausage, breakfast sausage, and lets it cook down and everything. So that sounds really good too. Yeah,
I have that on mine too, egg roll in a bowl. It's actually a Pampered Chef recipe, and I just made it.
Is it?
Yeah, I got it off of selling Pampered Chef, and I just ketoized it.
That's
And
awesome.
yeah,
And
so
this is why I love you guys, because I need help. I can't eat the same darn things over and over again.
no, you got to have a variety. And whatever you're craving, if you don't eat what you're craving, that craving won't go away. At least mine won't. If I'm craving pizza, I can't stop till I have pizza. So that's why I came up with that pizza recipe, the deep dish one. And I've got another one that I'm going to put on there probably Thursday or Friday. And I've got a couple pizza recipes to do. And I did a thin crusted one. And then I did a pizza chaffle that's a lot like, a calzone type thing.
Oh my, I
And it
love
was so I made
calzones.
some of that the other night, and I make extra. And some lady said you can't put hers in the microwave because it gets soggy. So mine don't get soggy, but maybe she's leaving them in too long. I don't know, but mine don't get
Soggy or not, I love calzone. I don't care.
I know. It was good. It wasn't soggy. Let's see. I'm getting behind here. Hi, sweet Molly. Molly is so much more well behaved than my Gladys.
Wait, this is the thing. She comes into my videos all the time, and until I upload it, I don't even realize she's there, but she likes to hang around with me.
Yeah, cabbage is my favorite. I got a recipe for a cabbage rolls that I'm going to do. I've been wanting some cabbage rolls so bad, and I had to find them without rice because everybody puts rice in them, and I have a cabbage roll recipe that I'm going to be doing.
Hi, Michelle.
My mom used to make that for me all the time, and I was just about the only one who would eat it with her. Oh, yeah. Some people call that like hash, corned beef. You can use corned beef and cabbage.
Yeah.
And put some spices in there, and it's so good. So that does sound good. Hey, Michelle, good to see you on here. I know you're probably cleaning. Chaffle question. What's your chaffle question?
Go down a couple more comments. It's right there.
Okay. Yummy, Lisa. I just finished my chaffle. Put the cinnamon with my packet, and it's so delicious. Yes. Tastes like
I know. I need to try that.
Okay. My Mickey griddle is now sticking, sprayed or not. Any suggestions? Oh, my goodness. I don't know.
Not for me.
Does anybody have any suggestions? She sprays it, because if you spray it, it shouldn't stick. Is it scratched at all, Michelle? I don't know. That would be the only thing I would think of, because I know they say in the Dash ones not to use a fork, which I do, but they say not to because if you scratch it, then it starts sticking.
I was hoping one of my twins would come down so you could see what my hair used to look like, and then Ashley can meet my twin. Twins.
I would love that. Everybody's saying hi to Michelle. So was the one bar keto approved? It's got 22 grams of carb. How many grams of fiber did it have in it? And is there any sugar alcohol in it or erythritol? Then you subtract that out. But you can also put that on your carb manager. You can, what you do on your carb manager is you can scan the barcode. There's a place to scan the barcode, and it will tell you how many net carbs is on it. So if you have questions, it's only been used 6 times. Oh my goodness. So you have twins?
I have twins. I'm not a twin.
And are they boys or girls?
Boys.
Boy twins. That's cool. Are they identical?
Pretty close, but no, I don't think they're identical.
Okay.
Back in the day, they didn't test for that.
Carbs. Yeah, you only get 25 net carbs a day, but if there's fiber in it, in a lot of, like this right here has 15 carbs, but it has 9 grams of fiber and 2 erythritol, so it's only 4 for the whole bar in the net carbs. But it would be too many if it didn't have the net carbs. 15 is too many for one thing.
She's saying that there's a total of 10 fiber and sugar. So she'd be down to what, 12 carbs?
Okay, so that's a little bit better. So probably
it's still kind of high, I would think.
Still kind of high. Maybe eat half of it and it'd be 6. That's what I do a lot of times. If I really want it bad, I eat half of it and I do half the carbs.
Now ask Angie about the bars she's trying.
Hey everyone entering the chat. I'm just letting it roll in the background so I can't see the chat. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to put them up there on the screen for you. But anyways, check your carb manager because that will subtract out all the, that the carb manager that you have on your phone. That's what I do even at the grocery store. Paige is trying to let this roll, so I'm trying to put this up on the screen for her. What bar? Oh, the barcode for the, on here. You can put that on your carb manager when you download that app. Is there any wheat or soy ingredients? That matters too. Yeah, that you have to look at that too. But you can subtract the 9 out. Oh man, Rhonda, you're a party pooper. It looks like I'll eat half of it. Yeah, just eat half of it, and that way. Did you say you were in Cleveland, Tennessee? Yes, she did say she was in Cleveland, Tennessee. Let's see. I did the original keto bars and Stoka bars. You don't understand the carb manager. Okay. Did you fill out the profile when you first downloaded it so that you could, it would tell you how many carbs in a day that you can have because it will figure them out and to subtract them for you and everything. So it's a real beneficial tool. I still use it because when I try to do my carbs in my head, I give myself way too many. So, and then also it will take off any walking that you do. You can take your walking off on it. So it's a really good tool and it's free. I know there's a paid version, but I've always used the free. ABC, next time I go home, we need to meet up for coffee or a live. Yep, that would be a great thing to do. Definitely. So Michelle, are you from that area? Oh, you're in Georgia. So I guess you go towards Chattanooga to get, yeah, because Georgia, there's a section of Georgia there. Okay. What struggles have you had with YouTube?
None really. I struggled to learn how to edit, but then I found a little program on my computer, and it happened to be that my brother-in-law was here. He's very tech savvy. He works with computers and all that, and networks and all that stuff. So he showed me how to do the basics, so I could just either splice videos together, or if I'm saying, trying to think of the word, I can edit all that out.
So you can take 2 videos and make them into one?
Yeah. I usually take 3 or 4 or 5 shots because when I did the backyard, I didn't want to the longer my videos are for the particular software that I use to edit it, it has to be in smaller chunks so that I can get it closer down into the second instead. If it's a 15-minute video, one click and I've wiped out 30 seconds of footage. So I usually take 4 or 5 clips, try to keep them a little shorter, and then just blend them all in together. And as for nasty people or problems, I've only had one negative person on my channel, and she's in another community that I'm in. And so anytime I go to visit those channels, I always see her name in the comments, and she accused me of being a drama queen and downtrodden and that I'm a liar and all this crap, and it's whatever.
My goodness.
I refuse to respond because then she can say, see, drama, because I'm not about drama.
And you don't want to stoop to their level,
Exactly. I'm not about drama.
No. What is, let's see. Have you had any of your videos go viral?
No.
Okay.
I think the highest view count I've had is 117 views on one of my videos.
Great.
Which I still feel good about. I mean, I'm not worried.
Let's see. Editing makes me feel old, Michelle said. In Ringgold, though, me and the ABC family hang out a lot. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I noticed you lived in Ringgold when I mailed that stuff today. Let's see.
I see that, Rhonda.
Okay. Also, Sherry, I have a carb manager YouTube tutorial too on my channel. So go on. If you go to my channel, I forgot I had made a carb manager because someone had asked me to a long time ago.
Those girls are making fun of me. Make it stop.
Surely not. 27 or 50 takes. I have a negative Nancy. LOL. Yeah, I think that's just part of it. Lisa, I'm sorry that happened to you. Yes, me too. They just don't know you. But I can be negative for you, LD, if you want some more.
Yeah, I know she
Rhonda, I'll
will.
have your back. That's right. She has my back. Way back, I think she's saying, yeah. Cool. Thanks, Lisa. You're
Oh my
welcome.
gosh. Those two crack me up.
They do. Sherry and
Y'all are not right. I'm just saying.
Rhonda. Don't forget that I have a new giveaway going on. So every day you can share it on your social media for a $25 gift card on YouTube, and we will have the drawing on the 21st of November, just in time for Thanksgiving. Yes, Life in the King. Okay, so Life in the King family, she had one go viral. That's cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, that's awesome.
How many
I
views
got your
did you
back,
get?
Lisa Daniels, way back. He. Oh, that's nice. She's so sweet. You're in Ringo. Do you know any Joneses? That's where my mom's family is, Dalton and Ringgold. It was the staining a stone wall fireplace. That is awesome.
No, I like the DIY stuff too.
I do too. I liked it. Christy just did one on her channel, a DIY on her channel, I noticed. And I thought that was it's like a tiered thing she made from Dollar Tree, I believe it was.
Oh, I gotta watch that.
Lisa, I'll have to get my butt over there and share it. I watched it this morning. Let's see. It was okay. Has over 10,000 views. That's awesome. That is awesome.
That's brilliant. That's awesome. Yeah. Congratulations.
So what is your favorite keto recipe?
Ooh, I like chicken cacciatore. My family does too. And I'll put broccoli with mine, and then I make white rice for everybody else. And then I do like that keto lasagna, even though I prefer buying it frozen and just throwing it in the oven, because lasagna is a lot of work.
It is,
but that's okay. And because we're going into fall and winter, I'm a really big soup and stew person. So I'll ketify all my, I like doing a cabbage and sausage soup with all the vegetables. And I mean every vegetable: broccoli, cauliflower, dried zucchini from the garden. Like my neighbor, when he grows his garden, he brings me zucchini. So I just dry it all, shred it up and dry it. And I throw everything: home canned tomatoes, everything. Okay, so Christy said it's not done yet. It will look much better. Oh, in November, I'm collabing with that very topic with Keto Fit Chef. What topic are you talking about? Yeah, I would like to know too. That's cool.
Life adventures. I don't know any Joneses. Lasagna is too much work. Many props.
Yes.
But you know what? It's really, what I did is I made it for my daughter, and I made mine at the same time. Then I took half of mine and put it in the freezer, and the other half I ate that day and kept for leftovers. So I try to do it that way, so I'm not making it for one meal. ABC Family had one of hers went viral. My honey's sister couldn't wake up this morning. They shipped her to the hospital 2 hours away, and she's still not awoke.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, I'll be putting her on my prayer list.
Yes, we will put her on our prayer list. Barbara, I got her down. I'm so sorry. Stone soup is what we used to call it. I
don't understand, Christy. Like everything and the stone, like everything but the kitchen sink. Like I don't understand.
Okay, yeah. Favorite keto recipe. Oh, okay. So you're doing that collab with that. Okay. All righty. Well, and we're doing the collab with Keto Twisted Gypsy, Sherry, and this is our second day.
3.3 pounds, booyah.
She's 3.3 pounds strong, minus, so she's been good. Everything but the kitchen sink. Google stone soup. Okay, we'll have to Google stone soup.
Okay, I will. I'll Google it when we're done.
I'll do that right now while we're talking. Why she's
Hi, Allie. That's funny.
What has been your challenges with keto?
Oh, I used to think it was noodles, pasta, and any kind of pasta. I'm good. Put me down. But now I miss bread. And I didn't think I was a bread person. But I could eat a sandwich any given day of the week. I don't know why. It's just been my thing.
Well, I think that's because we've always done it. I mean, when I thought, what am I going to do without bread? I thought I eat bread every day and pasta almost every day. But now I'm not used to it. Stone soup is a European folk story in which hungry strangers convince the people of a town to each share a small amount of their food in order to make a meal. Oh, that sounds fun.
I actually do. I do remember that story now that you describe it.
Yeah, and then stone soup recipe. There's an actual recipe here. I don't know if tasteofhome.com has a recipe.
I love Taste of Home.
4 cans of chicken broth, 4 medium potatoes, and 1 summer yellow squash, 2 medium carrots. Does that sound like it?
Oh, I don't know. I've heard the story, though.
Yeah, I have too now that I think of it. Hey, Alan, good to have you on here. Thank you so much for joining us. Where can I find Lisa Daniels, where can I find your lasagna recipe?
I think it's in a playlist, and it's called Protein Noodle Lasagna. But I have a playlist that's called Keto Recipes Cook With Me.
Okay, and Allie said she makes it with Carb Quick. Allie, how do you like Carb Quick?
I haven't tried that one.
Yeah, it's off of Amazon. Bread was hard for me to giving up, but to be honest, I don't even miss it so far. Okay. Yeah, it was really hard for me, and I didn't know really what I was going to eat without bread because I was so used to having bread, a sandwich and any don't do's on the egg fast. No, not really. Not any don't do's.
Just do it. Don't think about it. Just do it.
Just do it. I do the one thing about Sherry is she kind of leaves it open to you. And I found one, I was doing one the last time, but I found this one is more me friendly. So this is the one I do because I do my intermittent fasting and it's the other one wants you to eat within 30 minutes of getting up. And I'm not used to that. So this one says eggs are a primary source of protein for 3 to 5 days. 1 tablespoon of fat per egg. Choose from butter, coconut oil, and mayonnaise. Fit the egg fast into your eating schedule. Intermittent fasting is fine. Don't get too hungry. You can always eat an egg. Don't eat if you're not hungry. Just wait a while and eat later. Do not eat more than 4 ounces of cheese in a day. Eat a minimum of 6 eggs daily or you will not be getting enough protein. Get the best quality eggs and butter that you can afford, but do not fret about it. Try not to eat within 3 hours of bedtime and limit your sweeteners to 3 servings a day.
Can I show you on camera?
For how long?
For a second.
It looks like shit, for sure.
Hang on, I'm lagging just a tiny bit here. Don't cuss. All right. Sorry, I'm back. Come here.
It's okay.
This is my one of my twins.
Hey!
This is Kyle.
My hair is a mess.
Hi, Kyle. Nice to meet you.
Look at how long and curly his hair is, man.
Wow.
That's my son, Sherry.
Why do men get nice hair? Women can't grow hair for nothing.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're over there.
I mean, I don't get it. They get the longest eyelashes. They get the longest, hair. Nice.
I know. I love his hair too. Mine used to look like that.
So that's the deal with Michelle. You like the Carb Quick for pancakes, rolls, waffles. Have you ever used the other ones like the Bender brand for the keto instead of the carb stick. The coffee with the nut pods, French vanilla, and the butter was delicious. I don't follow the bullet rules, but that was my own twist. Yeah, as long as you do what works for you and you're still on it. Oh, Rhonda lost.
You said you weren't going to check till Thursday.
We have 6 pounds here. Everybody get her. Oh, I'm so excited, Rhonda. I'm in November with Cooking with Hua. Yeah, you're doing the egg fast with Cooking with Hua. Okay. How do I find Lisa's channel? It's under Lisa Daniels, and I'll have it in the description box when I.
It is just my name, just like it is on screen.
Your name. It's easy to find. It came right up for me. Can you use salsa? Yes, you can. Just use your look at your carbs. But yes, I use salsa.
You can use hot sauce. You can use all that kind of stuff. Yeah, because it's not sugar based.
Right, like your tomato
kind of spicy,
is sugar based, but not
right. Well, like ketchup and stuff. Yeah,
and ketchup, and I use it and I buy that and I use it for pizza sauce because it's not got a lot of sugar in it, and I just add the Italian seasoning and the oregano, and you don't have to buy all those separate sauces,
right?
Like I used to buy, and so I just buy that.
Thank you, Michelle.
Hi, Lisa's hubby. That's not your hubby. That was your son.
No, that's my son. I'm trying to get my other son down here, Kevin. So you lost
7 pounds, and my friend lost 4. We're loving the egg fast. That
Yay!
is
oh my God!
In one day, she's almost lost what I lost the last time. Oh, your son, she said. Yeah, that's your son. Her son.
I am so excited for you, and I'm jealous too.
Oh, not on the egg fast? You didn't lose that on the egg fast? What are you doing? I thought you were doing it with us. Love your hair, Kyle. Yeah, beautiful hair. That's why I said, why do the men get all the nice hair? Aww. He's beautiful. Rhonda, your hair is brand. The silver tells the story.
Hi, Kim.
Let's see. I've got pop-up windows here.
But I'm actually going like white. It's not even gray. It's pure white. I just have so many different colors in my hair because of the way it's growing out.
Yeah.
Like even my real hair, it's more of a really dark brown and not the red. So I've got like different colors. So it's kind of.
Do you think you got enough patience to let it grow out?
I don't know, because my husband is younger than me and he has like literally 2 gray hairs on his head. So I don't want to look like his mother.
Oh, you won't. Because there's more white than it is gray. It's beautiful. Okay, not brand. Okay, yes, there's her. Okay, there's Lisa Daniels' link right there. That'll give you her link for YouTube. We don't mind sharing the links of the people that we're using as co-hosts on here. Okay, meant to say, Lisa, your hair is beautiful. Silver tells your story, not Rhonda, but okay. You're welcome. Michelle beat me. Kim's Crochet and Knits, good to have you on here. Thank you so much for joining us. We really, really appreciate it. Let's see, I'm trying to get caught up. That's why I need a scale. Yeah, well, you can go to the store and use it and then just leave, step on it.
Where's Molly? There she is.
You've got Lisa's link there.
Thank you, Michelle.
No, I am, but no salsa on the egg. Yeah, you can't use it on the egg fast, Sherry. You can only use some people use hot sauce. I use hot sauce, but I haven't used anything else.
That's actually a myth, Sherry. My hair is not thick. It just it looks thick, but I'm telling you, it's super, super thin. Because it kind of puffs up. It kind of puffs up.
Always tell. I'm glad I discovered you all. I'm so thankful that you're on here. Thank you so much.
This is the best live stream. Everybody, we help each other. Lisa's there with questions and answers, and her and Ashley, and I haven't seen a lot of other ladies cook a lot on their channel, but Lisa, my co-host or my hostess, and Ashley, the ABC Life, can make up recipes in their freaking heads and execute it, and it's delicious.
That's how much of a foodaholic I was. I did not do without. I wonder if there's anybody on here that were actually like addicted to food.
I don't know. I mean, there's channels, don't get me wrong.
Right. Because I know in my case, I was a foodaholic. I mean, I lived to eat instead of eat to live.
Yeah. No, there's a couple, and there's people that react to those channels out there, and it's a crazy community.
I love these gals. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. And we're glad you all are on here. It wouldn't be any fun if everybody wasn't on here. Please drop your questions down for Lisa. You're kind of leaving me to do all the questioning, and I'd kind of like to hear what yours is. What is your favorite keto recipe on your video? On your channel.
I just want to say goodbye to Wendy. Bye, Wendy. I hope you have a good day.
Bye, Wendy. Bye, Wendy. Great. Thank you so much for being on here.
Okay. And what was the question? I'm so sorry.
Okay, that's okay. What is your favorite? What's the favorite video on your YouTube channel? Not cooking, just any video that you have. What's your favorite?
There is a video on there. I don't remember the title. It was something about a surprise, I think. And my daughter was coming up for the summer, and she was bringing her husband and their 2 kids. And they were coming to my house. Well, I don't want to spoil it, but I will. My mom came up with them, and they didn't tell me. So I go out to the truck, and I'm like, do you need help? And they're like, yes, please. And you can see all the nuances. My daughter's filming my reaction, and her husband, Matt, is going like, come on, we got to go, you know? And because I'm like, man, it's hot, you know, it's freaking middle of summer. It's 90 degrees out here. And they were like, no, we need to unload the truck first. So I'm like, oh, you guys need help. And I'm just chatting at the bed of the truck. And then my daughter says, Grandma actually gave me something to give to you. So she made me come around the back of the truck, and standing beside my car further up the driveway was my mom. And I just busted out crying, Mommy. Like I'm not even 52, you know?
Right, I know. Oh, I feel the same. I'm fortunate to have mine to live with me.
That's my favorite video, and I'm glad my daughter recorded it.
That's great. I'll have to check that out. I look like an Loompa cooking, LOL. Sugar word. Thanks to these chicks, I'm starting a new life. Lisa D, what do you love most about Rhonda Said?
Oh, I love her sass, her spunkiness.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Like, we're 2 peas in a pod. If I get to know you, I'll give you all kinds of it too.
I love the fact that she is, you know, so easy to get to know. I mean, I just love that about Rhonda. Bye, Wendy with the lashes. Everybody's saying bye to Wendy. Rhonda, I love your sassiness. You're one sassy chick. She says
I love it.
I love it. I like her unboxings. She does them. She's so thorough with them.
Yeah.
I don't know another way to be. Well, that's good because everybody loves you. I so miss my mama. Yeah, I bet. I miss my mom so much. She was my BFF. Oh. Do you ladies use higher fat or higher protein?
I have to be careful of fats, so I only stick to a few. The last time I did a tablespoon of heavy whipping cream in my eggs, I also had a tablespoon of my coffee that day, and I had cooked my eggs in the bacon grease. All of that gave me a really bad gallbladder attack. Almost ended up in the hospital. Oh, so I have to be very careful. So, and I've heard that the higher protein can be better for you if you're losing hair and it's not growing back, you know, because you always get the new growth. But if it's not coming back at a regular rate, that it might be you need to up your protein a little bit. So.
Okay, and I use whatever carb manager. I go right by carb manager. Whatever fat or protein that they tell me to use, that's what I use. Sometimes I fall a little short in my in my fat, but I try not to because you need the whole thing. You need the whole thing to make it work, I believe. Brown Girl wants to know, what is the one piece of equipment you wish you could have for YouTube?
Probably a better recording device. My husband has a super fancy camera that I bought him. He was into taking pictures back when we took actual pictures, sent them in to have them developed. And about 5 years ago, I bought him the digital version, and it's a Rebel Canon Rebel something. But I don't know how to use that. It's too fancy for me. So if I could do something like that, I would do that. Something a little more
up to
fancy.
date.
Yeah, fancy.
Yeah, okay. Sherry said, I'm an open book. I think I am, at least I try to be. Yeah, that's kind of how I am. I try to be exactly, nobody wants a fake, Bye, Kim. Thank you so much for popping in.
Yeah, bye, Kim.
We are so thankful whenever you can come in. And it's great knowing you too. Thank you for the compliment. What's your most used kitchen appliance?
I'm trying to think of that. Maybe my coffee maker. I don't like to cook much because for keto, it's too easy. I do a little bit of meal prep, but I just go to the fridge. So I guess my oven and my coffee maker, because I do a lot of meal prep.
Okay.
My instant pot for eggs and soups.
Yes,
and stuff.
your instant pot.
And that thing is brilliant for eggs. You put a cup of water in there. You put the rack or the little bowl with the handle.
Come with it?
Yep.
Okay.
And then you throw your eggs in there. Well, you don't throw them, but you put your eggs in there, close the lid, hit egg on the side. It goes for 5 minutes. That's it. Dump them in the ice bath. Done.
And they easy to peel and everything?
I took, and I think it was Angie did eggs. She did some hard-boiled eggs. Can't remember whose video. It was just in the last couple days. And she cracks them a little bit before she throws them in the ice bath so that the water can get in between the shell and the egg so it's easier to peel. So now I have to figure that if that's good.
Because I just did 10 and I couldn't get them peeled.
No, I have issues. I've heard that the older the eggs, like if you have them in your fridge for 10 days up to 2 weeks, they're easier to peel, but that did not prove to be true for me.
No.
Did not work.
I manage my arthritis best on higher therapeutic levels of good fats. Okay, that's interesting. Lisa Daniels, I'm sorry. Yeah, gallbladder attacks. I had those, and I'm glad to have mine removed, and I don't have that. Lisa, do you use any natural remedies for your gallbladder, like milk thistle?
I haven't. I have heard about milk thistle, but I haven't used it. Usually what I do if I feel like it's coming on and it's like an expansion in your middle, like right under your chest area and into your back, that's kind of how I can tell. So I'll take a 2 tablespoon dose of apple cider vinegar, start chugging lots of water. And then I will also take a couple of towels, throw them in my microwave to heat them up for like 30 seconds and place them over that area. So it'll help it expand just in case it's a stone trying to pass. And that has shortened my attacks.
And Brown Girl Life, do you have a home remedy for her? I'm just curious if you had something. I have 15 packages of film still needing developing.
Oh my gosh, Michelle.
Man,
don't waste. I don't want it to be ruined.
I'm more protein to be satisfied. I need more protein to be satisfied. Yeah. Everybody's system is different. We all keto our own way. Yes. I had the keto police on me the other day. Michelle, you might not have been on here when I told about it, but I got called out by the keto police. So I have to behave. But I'm doing the dirty, filthy, rotten keto. So if anybody's wanting to, to judge me, I'm the wrong person. And I usually put the disclaimer out there that I'm, that I do keto loosely, that I'm not doing I don't buy the organic of everything because I'm not going to pay.
And that's the thing. It's such a personal journey for every person. Okay. So we were talking a little bit earlier about overeaters and how they have channels on YouTube. and they have tried keto and they have done this and they have done that diet, but they go off real fast because they're addicted to food. But my point was, they were talking about it somewhere. And my point behind the whole thing was like, if you're starting at 10,000 carbs, you can't go to 20 carbs max. You just can't. I don't care if you're an overeater or not. You just can't cut that kind of carb and not drive yourself crazy.
Right.
But, you know, if this person is an overeater or a binge eater, maybe do 5,000 carbs because it's better than having 10. And then you just kind of work your way down.
Right.
That's how I feel about it.
How you are. Like me, I knew I was going to have to jump in feet first, because if I tried to slack off, I would never slack off. So I just jumped in and cut it all out at once. And but that was me. Some people cut back and they do fine.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. My health journey and coming into keto was a very slow process. Like I went to fat-free milk first. Then I stopped drinking pop or Coke or soda, whatever you want to call it. Because I know there's all kinds of
country you're from.
Well, in Florida they call it soda most of the time, or Coke.
Yeah.
But up here they call it pop, and it's just easy to get back into saying those kinds of words.
I know it. I still call it pop, and I've lived in Tennessee for 20 years. But I still call it pop, and they call everything here Coke, and I get called out on it all the time. I'm teased all the time. You find meal prep easier?
Yes.
Okay, what do you
prep? Usually I'll do I have these huge commercial size cookie sheets, and I can do 3 pounds of bacon on 2 of them. So I'll put those in the oven. My husband follows most keto, but he likes wraps. So I used to cook the eggs and all that stuff and make up the wraps with the egg and bacon in it for him for his breakfast or his lunches. I do usually boil the eggs enough for probably 5 days, because I like to have salad, and I'll cut up ham and throw cheese and cucumber, and then I cut up some eggs and put it on there. And that's so anything that you can do, like if you know you're going to be doing a lot of vegetables, cut them all up on Sunday afternoon if you have 2 hours. And then just package them in the fridge, and then you just have to go and pull them out. You don't have to cut vegetables every single night.
And you're not going to do it. I'm not.
Angie.
I have to cut it out every time. I'm not going to. I know I won't.
Yeah, so it's just easier,
What have you prepped for the week?
Basically what I just said.
Eggs.
You're supposed to leave your hair down. This is my other son.
Hey, other son? You look like the other one.
She says, you look like the other one. You can't hear. There you go.
Okay.
I'm the second of next year.
Oh.
Who's older? Which one is older?
This one is older.
By how many minutes?
1.
1 minute. Okay. I could tell you were a little bit older. I could tell.
The funny thing is, he was actually supposed to be born second. Oh. Kyle was face down and in position, but they had to do a C-section.
Oh.
And they ended up pulling Kevin out first, and Kyle was holding on to his ankle, so they kind of came out together.
Oh, yes, that's neat.
That's why we have to say a minute.
So you did eggs this week, probably getting ready for the egg fast.
Yeah, I did the eggs and stuff.
Okay.
Not much else, because I know I'm going to be doing the egg fast for the 3 days, but I am going to prepare lasagna probably tomorrow afternoon. So, and then I'll cook it, I'll put it all together tomorrow afternoon, and I'll cook it on the next day, Thursday.
Yes. Okay. Fresher eggs are harder to peel. I found that to be true too. Boil 10 minutes, high boil, add ACV to the water and salt, put in ice bath immediately for 5 minutes. Okay.
That doesn't help me peel my eggs. I'm sorry, Michelle.
I never put the apple cider vinegar in there, so I wouldn't have thought of that. I wish I would have known there was something else I could have done for my gallbladder besides surgery. Yeah.
And my doctor actually had me scheduled for surgery after. I went to him and I said, look, I have attacks a couple times a year. Can we at least check it? They didn't tell me there was any stones or anything. They immediately wanted to schedule me for surgery. and that was at Advent Health. I don't even know the little town, but it's down by towards Fraser. And I just found out, and I canceled it because I got scared. I don't want surgery. I want to keep my gallbladder because you're supposed to have it. So unless it's an emergency, I don't want it removed. Anyway, I found out a couple days ago that hospital had 8 cases of Legionnaire's disease breakout in the last 2 weeks. I'm like, yay, I'm glad I didn't go there.
Yay. Oh, you mean yay that you didn't have it. Sherry says apple cider vinegar. I hear people take a swig of it. Why is it good for keto or just good for your gallbladder? It's supposed to be good for your overall health, but I can't take it without throwing up. I'm a real pussy.
You definitely have to slam a bottle of water because you need to rinse the acid out of your mouth, the vinegar, because it will eat your teeth and it can damage your throat and esophagus and stuff. So you definitely have to chug water or pour it into water and drink it that way. I would rather gulp it and chug water. Yeah. I don't want to taste that whole bottle of water.
Keto police are real. I don't judge. It's no fun. Party poopers. Every party has at least one. Yeah, that's true.
That right.
I never knew there was something you could do 20 years later for me. Yeah, I had my gallbladder taken out probably about 10 years ago. So, I mean, Sherry, 'tis good for keto. Many people take a swig a day. Yeah, it is good for your overall health. And a lot of people will eat it, like drink it with some honey. We don't have honey on keto, but you could sweeten it up.
Oh, I want to show you what I found at Walmart. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Okay. I was over thousands carbs a day and I cut off to 25. Yeah, everybody's different. You have to just do it just the way, whatever's best for you. I used to be that keto police. Yeah, I don't try to, I try not to be, oh, it's soda, Lisa. Okay, because where you're from, right? We say Coke here. Yes, I know. Hey, everyone. Hey, Paige. Good to have you back. Hey, Sandy. Good to have you, Sandy. Sherry, is there any kind of cereal we can eat? I dumbed up and ate a bowl of honey. Yesterday's my almond milk. It was good, but I don't think it was keto. No, there is some that I have on my channel that talks about keto cereal. I do have some. It's the Julian brand. What is this?
This is
ginger and honey, apple cider vinegar. I bet that's a lot better than just.
And it's USDA organic, and it's got the mother in it.
Right, that's better than the Bragg's, I'm sure.
There's 8 doses, so you can take 1 fluid ounce a day.
I'm going to be right back. Show that while I run out real quick.
Okay. It's supposed to be, I got to find my camera. I'm not used to this camera. It's supposed to be 1 carb per serving. There's 8 servings in this jar. It's an 8-ounce jar. So, I don't know about that, Allie. I'm just kind of looking down while she's gone.
Here you go.
It's very popular.
Granola.
Oh, nice.
It's great cereal, and there's a link in my description box. It's Julian Bakery, and they have several flavors. They have chocolate, and this for half a cup is 17 grams of carbs, but you have 14 grams of fiber in it, so it's only 3 carbs for a half a cup of this. And it's very filling because it has so much fiber in it. So
yes,
that's a go-to thing.
This is at Walmart, and I believe it was $2.98 for the whole bottle. Now, it's a little bottle, but this is supposed to be sipping ACU.
It'll probably go a long ways, yeah.
Yeah, well, it'll last you a week, at least. It's supposed to be like 8 doses, so if you do it every day.
There is keto cereal. Some of it is there is some at some of the Kroger's. I haven't found it yet, so I'm using this whenever I want it. You want it a whole lot. So Sherry said, you have an amazing mommy. We love her, to your son. Not keto, Sherry. Yes, there is a keto cereal. Yeah, that wasn't keto, but at least you might have those times and you just own it and go on. They came into the world holding on to each other. I know that is so sweet. I'm using fresh eggs, which are harder to peel. Yes, they are. I found that because I bought fresh eggs because I got them on sale at Kroger. I messed up with that. It's my favorite cereal, and I ate the last half bowl of it.
Well, at least it was only half a bowl.
Yeah, I'm sure it's still different than what you've been eating. Don't beat yourself up. That's right, Rhonda.
That's right.
I take it in a chia seed mixture every day in the EM. Oh, that's a good idea, Michelle. That sounds good. You put some chia seeds in it. If apple cider vinegar makes you nauseous, then your body doesn't need it. That's what I heard. Someone told me that. So I guess I don't need it. I would think I did, but have you taste tested it? Yes, I love this. I buy it and I make granola out of it. I eat it out of sometimes I get like a handful and I eat just.
It definitely smells like vinegar. It definitely smells like vinegar.
Yes, that's the thing. It will about kill you, the smell of it.
Kate, will you bring me a bottle of water? I might need it. This I got at Walmart, yes.
Okay. So she said if it makes you nauseous, then her doctor told her, then you don't need it.
It doesn't make me nauseous. It just burns. So that's why I chug a bottle of water.
No, they don't have this at Walmart. I haven't seen anything like this in my area. That's why I order it from the Julian Bakery. And there's a link in my description box with that. And you get a 10% off coupon with it. Yeah. Oh, my. She's doing a taste test.
It's better than regular ACV.
Can you tell the ginger and honey?
Yes, you can definitely taste the ginger and honey in it.
Is there any carbs in that?
1 carb per serving, which is 1 ounce.
Okay.
There's 6 carbs, but you minus the sugars, right?
No, not unless it's erythritol or sugar alcohol.
6 carbs. I actually bought this for another project, so.
Oh, okay.
To mix with peppers, and so I won't be eating it anyway. But yeah, it does taste better than regular ACV.
Cauliflower makes me nauseous, so my body must hate it. So does my tongue. That's fun.
That's funny.
1 tablespoon of chia seeds, 1 teaspoon of lemon, 1 packet of circulose. Okay. Mixed at night and to complete gel. There's chia pudding too, yeah, that you can make with that chia.
I haven't tried the chia pudding yet.
Hey, Nicole, good to see you, Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
I just tried a swig of my apple cider. I don't mind it because I love pickle juice. I drink it. Mine doesn't taste like pickle juice.
Well, just make sure you rinse your mouth and stuff because you don't want it to stay around your teeth. It'll break down your teeth, your enamel.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Because it's acidic.
Yeah, it is acidic. You have to watch that, especially with gallbladder problems like I had. What's something that you like about yourself?
Me?
Yeah.
What's something I like about myself, Kate? My daughter's standing behind the computer. She won't come over here. She's been in my videos.
Why? We want to meet her.
We want to see you. Come here. Oh. I'll bust your behind, girl. She's 30, by the way, and I'm talking to her like that. Come here for just a second. Come sit on Mommy's lap. We want to see her. Sit on Mommy's lap.
Hey, we love your mama. She's so sweet.
Yeah, she is. She says sometimes that when she's not threatening to bust my butt.
Right. I can't get my daughter behind the camera either. She don't want to be on the camera. So
what's something I like about myself, Kate? Me neither. I do like that I'm caring. I grew up being bullied. Let me plug my thing back in. I grew up being bullied, so I'm huge for underdogs.
Yeah, me too.
I'm a fierce mama. Everybody said, hey, Kate, I'm a fierce mama. I will stand in line to kick somebody's butt if they need it. I don't like that. That's not cool.
That's why I started doing this, is because I wanted to help people, because everything is to bring people down, and I wanted to bring people up. I wanted to encourage people and help people and do something, and I thought I was like that too. And I am really big on people not, judging. There's no judgment, not judging people. There's all kinds of people that make up the world.
Yes, I agree.
So I don't know. I'm like that too. We're a lot alike, I noticed. Where were you born?
I was born in Canada, in Ontario, right across the border from Detroit, in a little town called Leamington. And that's the tomato capital of Canada. They had a big Heinz
Right.
company there. So my grandfather used to work there, and my whole family's there, really, except for my mom and her immediate family. Everybody
Who's
else, like my
there?
parents,
Your brothers?
except for my mom's family, because my parents divorced and they remarried. And my mom and her new family and I moved to the States. That's how I ended up here. But like her sisters, my grandparents, my dad, and all of his family, they're all over in Canada.
Okay.
But I have a brother and sister and a niece that live here.
Okay. Nicole said, I've been bullied my entire life. I just turned 30 this year. Yeah, I know. It's terrible. And there's Lisa Daniels' link. Lisa Daniels, we both have come a long way since I started following you. I really love your sassiness.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And that's why I get along with Rhonda. Like, I feel like I connect with Rhonda on a sassy level.
Well,
Sassy.
yeah, I like the fact that you're who you are. You're not trying to be somebody else. You're trying to be yourself.
I will come over there and I will talk to that school and that bully 4-year son. Yes, I will. Her son is being bullied at school. Ridiculous.
It is. It's terrible. What is your favorite holiday? I know you probably said this on your 20 questions, but.
Well, this is my favorite season.
Yes, mine too.
And I like Thanksgiving, but because I worked in retail for so many years, I always got stuck working the Black Friday.
Oh, yeah.
You had to get up like this was back in the day, 10 years ago, before it was actually like Thursday night. You still had to be there for like 4 o'clock in the morning to help finish setting up before they opened the doors at 5 or 6, whatever it was. So it was hard to have family over, do all the cooking and stuff, knowing you had to go to bed at 7. Right. And to enjoy the family, to get up so early. So my personal favorite is Christmas.
That's why I won't shop on Thanksgiving Day, because I feel like those people I'm supporting them so that they can stay open, and those people should be allowed to stay home with their families. But I know I'm only one person. But
I never shopped the Black Friday because I'm usually the one working it.
Yeah, I just never did do the Thanksgiving. I've done a few of the nothing to me is worth that much of I love to save, and you know that, but not that much where you fight over it or you have to do it at a certain time.
And I can tell you some stories about people fighting over stuff and throwing it to each other. And
I bet you could. Yeah, see, ridiculous. She has to work that day, and I just don't support anything.
Ashley. I get it.
Talk on the phone one day. Okay, she says you and her need to talk on the phone one day. ABC Life, that's not
my phone number, Rhonda.
Early or late dinner. Yeah, that's not cool. Hey, Jess, how are you doing, Jess? Jess is actually getting me a box together.
Hi, Jess.
A goodie box together. Maybe prep everything the day before. Yeah, that's probably what she'll have to do, or have Thanksgiving a whole nother day. That's what a lot of them in retail have to do, and that's not fair. I don't think that's fair.
That's what we always did too. Like, I would have Friday night and Saturday off, and I wouldn't have to come back till Sunday afternoon or Monday. So we always had Thanksgiving on Saturday or Sunday.
So now we're in the retail business then. Is that what your line of work is?
I worked for Walmart for almost 15 years in my long life. And then I worked grocery stores too, like Publix, Winn-Dixie. So.
Oh, okay. Publix, you're familiar with Publix then. Okay.
I miss Publix.
I do too. We don't have them in our area. I'm about 3 hours from them, so
man. You're a lot closer than me. I might have to take that drive once in a while.
I do. When I go to Dunkin' Donuts, I definitely. Hey, Lily Carter, good to have you on here.
Hi, Lily.
Let's see. What is your greatest accomplishment?
My kids.
Your kids?
Yes.
Yeah. So you're married. How long have you been married?
My husband and I have been married, 2015 years this year. It was June, 15 years in June.
Okay.
We actually met online.
How did you meet? On what online? Was it
we are gamers. I don't know if you know what gamers are. I mean, you can do the Xbox and stuff, but we actually did it online. And in 1999, a MMORPG, please don't make me say what it is, because it's a role-playing game anyway, kind of game. And it came out in 1999 called EverQuest. And we were friends on there for a couple years. And I used to joke about, now I can't see anybody's comment. I'm telling you, my thing just ended. You said Gage says there's no free thing, but I don't see anything now. So,
well, it wouldn't have anything to do with you anyways.
Anyway, there it is.
Yeah.
Yes, Christy, have you heard of EverQuest?
You don't have StreamYard to be on with me. You would if you're doing it, if you were hosting it, Okay. So you're on my hosting. So yes, okay. So
Christy here actually has heard of EverQuest because it's that old now. So we were friends for a couple years. We were in the same guild and whatever. And I used to joke because I was a single mom of 4 kids at the time. And there was one instance that I woke up, and back then because they were so young and I had 4 under 5 at one point, when they got a little bit older, I would blindly walk to my coffee pot and get coffee first. So I'm standing in the kitchen, pouring my coffee, stirring it, and I look up and they had TP'd my entire living room and I found grapes everywhere. So I was complaining about it, joking about it in my little guild chat stuff. And my husband actually sent me a message, and he's like, because they were like, "Oh, you're such a drama queen." I'm like, if I don't laugh about it, I'll cry about it, because I'm telling you, I was finding raisins weeks later. Okay, it was bad. But so they were like, "Oh, don't be such a drama queen." And my husband sent me a private message. He's like, "I totally get it." So we started chatting. I said, I'm a single mother of 4 kids. I smoke cigarettes, and I'm not a gold digger. I'm not looking for a man for money. So we kind of been there ever since.
So then you had to meet.
Yeah, we started talking seriously in like the end of August one year, and he came down at Christmas time that year.
He came to Florida.
Yep, to see me.
And then the rest is history.
The rest is history.
There you go. Jess says she worked in retail for 18 years. She's so happy she don't have to deal with negative people during the holidays. Now she works online, such a different world. She said she's going to fill my bag this week. I'm so excited to get some new. I have nothing to wear because I've lost so much weight. I don't have anything to wear, and I can't really afford to go buy a brand new wardrobe. So she's going to fix me up. My husband and uncle played it all day long, every day. Tennessee Keto Mama, hey, how are you doing? Thank you so much, Tracy, for being on. Now, she has Publix by her. She's fortunate.
And I am jelly.
Yeah. I'm jealous.
I miss Publix so much.
Yeah, she has Publix over by her, because I go to one in Murfreesboro. I go to one in, there's sometimes one, I think there's one in Franklin, and she lives out that way.
My daughter actually works at Publix.
Does she?
Yeah, she's 31, and she's been there since just before she turned 16. It's been her only job.
My husband worked at a place called Chatham's. You might not know him because they've been out of business, but he worked there for 13 years, and then he decided to go into the ministry, and we went into the ministry, and everybody said, "Oh, that's so stupid. You're gonna, you're giving up your retirement. You're giving up your job." He'd been there since he was like 16. And so he retired. I mean, he got his money out and everything, and they closed up within a year. So he'd have been out of a job anyways.
Take care, Jess has to go.
Yeah, I have to leave soon for coffee and chat. Okay, great. I'm glad you got some coffee and chat with somebody.
Well, she's going to do a live stream.
Nice to see you, Jess.
Lisa.
What?
Michelle's going to do a live stream at 1:15. That's Eastern time, so 12:15 Central.
Yeah. Okay, we should be off of here by then. Publix is great. Yes, they are. They have a lot of low carb things.
I miss Publix so bad.
Bye, Jess. Yeah, I really do love. When I go there, I pick up a lot of things that I can't get around here.
And I actually worked at Publix until my husband came down and we got married and we went back up north, and that's when my Walmart career started.
Yeah, because they moved into Michigan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, at Lisa D. Just a 30-minute trial run. Okay.
I'll be there,
mayo
girl.
is good for keto? Most any mayo is good. Is zero carbs. I usually use the Dukes, but I found it's hard to get in my area. So last night I just had to buy the, regular.
And that's one of the things that I can't eat for fats. I used to be a Miracle Whip girl my whole life. And that's when my gallbladder attack started. Every time I ate a hot dog, and I know this is going to probably sound gross to everybody, but I put a piece of cheese, some ketchup, and mayo, Miracle Whip, on my hot dog. That's how I like to eat my hot dogs. Now, I don't do that anymore because I can't have the bun, but so every time I ate a hot dog, my stomach would hurt. It wasn't bad back then. I mean, this has been ongoing for like 10 years now. So finally, I figured out, wait a minute, it's not the hot dog, it's the mayonnaise. So I just switched off of Miracle Whip, went to like Duke's. Yeah, but I can't do that one either. Avocado oil for me is the best option. Yeah, it doesn't seem to upset my stomach if I have it.
I was like you. I was used to the salad dressing always.
I love that stuff.
Dressing. So then I switched over to mayo. I really had to develop a taste for it because I couldn't gag.
Yeah, I couldn't do.
But now I've got a taste for it and I like it. She says Blue Plate is best. I buy whatever's the cheapest of the mayo because they're all zero. So that's just mine. My hubby likes mayo on his hot dogs. Sometimes a lot of people like it that way. It is not my thing.
Okay, I'm not the only one. Yay.
Shout out to Nicole's husband, Mr. Davis.
I'm telling you.
That's awesome. I don't put it on my hot dogs, but I do have a copycat Sonic Chicago hot dog on a bun.
I have to check that one out.
You'll have to check that out. Yeah. No, Blue Plate. LOL. Oh, okay.
Duke's is actually really good, but I just can't eat it. It gives me.
Yeah.
If I have too much of it.
Yeah. So do all your children live by you?
My oldest daughter lives in Florida. She's married and I have one grandson, and then the man that she married, I think they've been married about 6 years now. He had a daughter from a previous relationship. So they have 2 kids, and they're about the same age.
I saw keto mayo, but haven't tried it yet. I don't know.
I don't even know that you need that. I mean, there's not a lot of sugar in mayos.
Do you have a schedule to go live? I don't. I try to give notice before I go live. We're in the ministry and sometimes things come up and I can't go live. So I try, like tomorrow I help with the children's program at school. And then my husband and I go to breakfast. So, it's different. But I try to let people know ahead of time. Like today, I tried to put Lisa's up early today so that people would know to get on it, or the night before. But yeah, I don't have a regular schedule. I mean, I do it every day sometime.
Yeah.
But I don't know exactly what time. Most of the time,
make sure you ring her bell for all notifications. That's how I get it. Sometimes I miss the first few minutes, but.
Well, I usually wait until people start getting on. I don't start without you. My mod, and I depend on her and Rhonda and
I take it seriously.
Michelle and Wendy, all those are my go-to. Lily Carter, I have a great troll patrol. You rang the bell on both of us. Great. I'm so happy. I'm happy I was able to make it. I was worried I would miss it. Oh, I'm so glad you got on, Nicole. We're glad you're here.
I am too, Nicole.
Anybody have any questions for Lisa while she's here?
I actually have a question for everybody. Can somebody go to Walmart and take my shingle shot for me? Please. My arm hurt for 4 days the last time.
Now, my insurance won't pay for me because I'm not 60. And in the pharmacy said, now we have 20-year-olds come in here, and I'm like, why do you?
Yeah, like I thought it was 54 and older or something, but because I had an outbreak of shingle, a very small spot of shingle on my back, I was allowed to do it as of 50.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get my insurance, but I can't have one. Now, my husband's 60. He's over 60, so he was able to get one, but I can't. I'm not. But
It's
yeah,
just that,
I'm glad
and I
you
make sure they do it in my left arm because
Mhm.
my right arm is my main, and I know it's going to ache, and it swelled up pretty good last time. So
Right.
I'll just be sitting here like I have a, the little thing on my arm because I won't be able to move my arm for like 4 days.
I know that it is painful. My husband was saying it is painful. There's Lisa's link, and it will also be in the description box. Once this downloads, I'll put it in the description box. My mom gets that, but still gets shingles, and she's 42. Yeah, if you've ever had shingles, then it will help with it.
Yeah,
But it doesn't keep you from getting it. I'll help you out, Lisa, but you have to bring me a piece of your lasagna.
I will bring you a whole pan of lasagna if you take that shot for me.
Yes, really. You make a bunch. Are either of you thinking of going to KetoCon? I asked because people are asking me. No, I don't plan on it.
No,
That
I'm not
sounds
gonna
like a
go.
lot of money, and I just no.
Not only that, but I can't fly.
Yeah, I just I
have a
just don't want to spend the money. I mean, and
Well, that's true. And
I'm
I'm
not
terrified
working,
of
so I don't
flying.
have an income to go to, and I don't want to spend my money like that. Keep your arm loose. If you
Thank
tense
you.
up, the shot will really hurt you more.
I
But
will
yeah,
remember that,
I do have a
Allie.
lot of people ask me about KetoCon, and I'm just not interested. Now, I wouldn't mind having a get together in different areas, meeting
Yeah.
up with people that I know, but to go into it, and I'm the only one doing keto, so how could I really, why would I want to go by myself?
I'm too small. They wouldn't care about me
No,
anyway.
that's what I'm saying. The tickets to KetoCon are so expensive, Brown Girl says. Yeah, that's what I've heard. And then you got to stay a night, and then you got to fly, and no.
Exactly. That's way
I don't even go to the Pampered Chef things in Indiana, and they're just in Indiana, and I could go see my family in Michigan. But I don't even go to the Pampered Chef year
Yeah.
things. I just stay to myself. I'm a homebody.
So am I. I
I'm not a
totally
big
agree with you.
traveler. I'm not. I do like to go to the mountains, but no.
In fact, I like being in my house with the curtain shut when it's dark.
There is a meetup in Louisville. Okay, I still probably wouldn't go to Louisville either, even though it's only 3 hours. I would like to see people. Let's meet up in Nashville. Yes, we could meet up in Nashville. That would be awesome, Michelle. I could definitely do. Now that I could do, and when I come to Michigan, I'm going to be having a Michiganders thing.
Heck yeah.
Everybody here laughs at me when I say Michigander because they don't realize that is a real term.
It is.
Like slang with it. And
Yeah.
I'm not. They think like that's like I'm saying they're, what there is. I'm in Louisville. I prefer to stay home too. Yeah, I like home.
Yeah.
I'm not a world traveler. We need a Tennessee get together. Yes, we do. We can support each other in Tennessee. Then when we go to Michigan, we can support each other. When I go to Michigan, I have to go through Louisville, so I'll stop at Dunkin' Donuts and see Rhonda.
So what part of downriver do you go to?
Down by Taylor, and
I worked in Woodhaven.
you worked by Woodhaven, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I worked in Woodhaven, and we lived, there was a big, I think it was a Costco or a Sam's or something.
Okay, yeah. I know
lived down that area.
I lived at 13 Mile and Utica Road. There was a church there called First Baptist Church.
Do you know where the big, cannot remember the name of the street for the life of me, but there's a big YMCA or a big, I lived on that road down the street from the YMCA.
I lived by 13, and there was a church there. Now it's a different name. The church has a different name. It's not First Baptist Fraser, but my husband pastored that church, and we lived in that area for about 5 years, I guess. Yes, I'm like 20 minutes from Nashville. Yeah, we could definitely do a Nashville meetup. ABC family, Ashley, or somebody else, Michelle, you're good at, you're really good at doing things, collabing things. Why don't you set one up and tell us when to be there? Burnt Ginger has it on her page. Okay, so there was a thing up last week.
Oh, you missed it, Rhonda.
And she was busy going to Covington, Kentucky.
That's true. With Julie unboxing. They were so funny. I watched both of them.
I know. I love them.
Funny. I laughed. I hearted both of them. I just haven't left a comment yet. That's how far behind I am.
I know. I got to leave a comment. Cheeto Base, how are you?
Hi, Cheeto.
Rhonda, I have a terrible memory. Don't worry about it. There'll be others. Don't worry. That would be awesome. Yes, we could all meet in Nashville. Set us up a little get together. I would love to come. I'm not good with setting it all up, but I would love to come. If it's a time when I can be there, of course. Hi, Cheeto. Rhonda is going on vacation soon. Yes, Monday. Oh, look at your baby. Hi,
this is Molly. Oh, she's purring.
I'm allergic, but I can't have one, but I can see them. And I do love them. I'm just not able to have them.
Well, my hubby loves me because he's definitely allergic to cats, and I have 2 of them.
Oh, yes. He loves you. That's for sure.
So that's awesome.
Rhonda, my memory is awful too. So set it up and let us know where to come and where to stay, and we'll all do it. Yes, I'm meeting YouTubers in Tampa. Yes, she is.
That's awesome.
I'm leaving Monday too for a retreat where there's no internet, so I won't be able to be live Monday and Tuesday. Flonase for my hubby. I'm allergic. Oh, Flonase for the hubby. He sure does love you. Jan.
I can't remember the name of the medication my husband used to take. It's in a white bottle with a bright green lid, and they said it's really good for cat allergies, like pet allergies.
Like Flonase, because I had to take it for a while because I thought it was something else. And then they realized my grandmother was allergic to cats, and she has a prescription that made it where she could have cats and not have a reaction. That's awesome. Let's see.
Mostly when the house is closed up for a long time, then he'll have to do a breathing treatment. But other than that, unless they scratch him or something, he has to go wash immediately. Other than that, he seems to
get around him at all?
Huh?
Does he get around him at all?
Oh yeah. So I think because I've had him for I think Molly's 7 and Callie is 8. So they've been around long enough. I think he's built up a tolerance, unless it's an actual scratch or the house has been closed up, but I don't keep up with the vacuuming.
Yeah, that happens. Okay, Caloratabs and Flonase spray.
I can't remember the name of it.
Is it Cloratabs and Flonase spray?
No, it's like Zyrtec or something like that.
Zyrtec, okay.
I don't remember the name.
Okay, I'm trying to think. So you have grandchildren?
I have one grandchild. This is the coolest thing. He was born on 7/7/7.
Oh, that is neat.
So he turned 12 this year.
And so where does he live?
He lives in Florida with his mama.
Rhonda said
That's the brand, yes.
Okay, so Rhonda, that was what she
said. My husband had to take it for a long time, but eventually he just he has been able to build up a tolerance, I guess.
So you don't live in Canada now. You became a U.S. citizen?
Yes. A long time ago, I had my resident alien card. I could live and work in the U.S. and everything. I worked at Walt Disney World. And they have, the big underground tunnels with the, see, and this is why I have to edit my videos, because I'm like, now I'm trying to think of the word. They had the big locker rooms. And I didn't lock my locker one day when I went to change my uniform, and somebody took my whole purse. And back then I was stupid enough to carry my license, my resident alien card, my social security card, and like everything was gone. And then a year or so later, my grandma died, and I couldn't leave the country because they probably would not have let me back in. And once my mom and dad got back from the funeral, they started setting up for themselves and for me, because they were the ones who originally brought me here at 5. they paid for me to become a citizen.
Okay.
And that was like back in 1992.
Okay. So do you use supplements on
I
your
do
meal?
use supplements. I make sure I do the magnesium, and I take that at night because I found out it does make me sleepy. I do the potassium 99 milligram pill or whatever it is. I do vitamin K. I do a good probiotic. I have, gosh, I take like 8 of them, so it's hard to remember all of them. I have these pill things, so I just divvy up once a week. So.
Do you go to Myers?
Not unless I have to. Bye, Ashley. Love you.
Bye,
Hi,
Ashley.
Hollerita.
Thank you so much.
So
Good to see you.
not unless I have to, because I actually started working there first, and they were a terrible company to be an employee of. So I don't support them.
Okay, gotcha. See, my mother worked there for 20 years. When I started working, she went to work there, and she retired to come. I wanted her to retire so she could move with us.
Yeah.
And so she still gets a discount there when we go there.
Nice.
We usually go there because she has a discount card. But I was just curious because I never hear you say anything about Meyer, and I know they're there. Well, hey, Rita, good to see you.
I went there from Publix, and I didn't know Michigan's food stamp system at the time.
Yeah.
And at Publix, you have your own phone, like with your own. I was a cashier, so I would check people out. So if the system was down at Publix, you have your own dedicated phone line at your register to call into the state. At Myers, they did not. It was 3 lanes had one phone, and I didn't know a lady was on the phone. So this supervisor, I would only been there like a week or something like that, and this supervisor comes along. And she's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, I'm waiting for the telephone. The system's down. I have to call in this food stamp card. And she was just so nasty. I mean, she almost made me cry. And I don't cry very easily.
Right.
But
right.
even my customers like, wow. So like the next day, I brought my red ugly shirt back in and hung it on the doorknob of the office and walked out. And I went across to Walmart.
Yeah, in fact, they have Walmarts right next to Myers.
Yep.
A lot of places, yeah. I'll be right back to watch the rest. Thank you so much, Ashley.
All right, Ashley.
Lisa. Hey, Rita.
Give those little cheeks a squeeze for me, and hugs and kisses, because your babies are so cute.
Hollerita's on here. I just put a video, Hollerita, on I figured out how to put the one that you did, you won my giveaway. I figured out how to share your video that you showed where you won the Vera Bradley purse. I figured out how to put that on my page. So I have a playlist now with people who have won my giveaways, because Jennifer Lopez has been sick, and I've been keeping up with her through email, but she got my package the other day, and even though she's sick, she went ahead and made a video because she couldn't be seen because she was sick, and she still made a video because she won that giveaway, and she wanted to get it right away. And I thought that was so sweet.
Very sweet.
That is a sweet thing. When I get a giveaway, or I haven't won any giveaways, but if I get friend mail or anything, then I always make sure I do a video just for that purpose. And so I finally figured out how the people that have won mine, and now I have one lady, Fabulous Emma, she won the Kylie lip colors, and she put it on there, but I can't find it. I've been looking for all of her videos and I can't find it to add it. So I asked her if she'd send me the link. But yes, I finally figured it out. Anyways, Allie, Rita, my friend, yes. Okay, so I was just wondering about the Meyer thing, because I know that, I mean, if I worked at Walmart, I'd do the same thing. You probably still get a discount, don't you, since you're retired?
No.
No.
Huh. I worked there for 11 years, and then I worked there for 4. So we moved from downriver up where we're at now. And so at the time they were working on I-75, and it would have taken me almost 2.5 hours to get to work one way. And winter was coming, so I had to put in my 2 weeks notice. I tried to get a transfer, but didn't work out at the time.
Right. Oh no. I have a nephew that works for Walmart out there by Belleville.
I lived in Belleville when I first moved up here.
Yeah, but I
and I worked at that was the Myers that was across the street from Walmart, right there in Belleville
in Belleville, yes, because see, that used to be at Chatham's.
Yeah,
that was the Chatham supermarket where my husband.
So I went from that Myers right across the street to that Walmart that he works at or worked at.
Yeah. See, they didn't realize you could just go across the street and do the same thing. You didn't have to put up with that baloney.
I actually became a supervisor at Walmart because I have office experience and stuff.
Yeah. So. And see, here we don't have Meijer. We just have Walmart mainly and Kroger that I have to go to. What advice do you have to grow your channel? To help
Well, not that I follow my own advice, but I'm consistent.
Good.
I am not consistent.
Consistency.
I mean to, but then something comes up. I'm like, crud, I forgot my camera. Things like that. So
right. Okay. So yeah, I think consistency we all agree with. And let's see.
And another one is I always try to reply to all the comments.
Yes.
I may not get to it right away, but I do at least try to like it or heart the comment, and then I come back to it.
And if you heart it, they at least get a message. If you like it, they don't. But if you heart it, they do get a message saying that you liked it.
And I want everybody to know I acknowledge them.
I do too. Yeah.
I am not big enough or plan to ever be big enough.
I mean, I'm not going to bigger channels, and they are always good to get back with me when I put a comment.
That's awesome.
Down, so if they can do it, I know I can for sure.
Yep, exactly. That's awesome.
Everyone remember to smash the thumbs up button. Thank you, Rita. I appreciate it so much. We appreciate it. Bye. Life Adventures. Bye. See you later.
Take care, Michelle.
Yeah, we'll see you later. Does anybody have any questions for Lisa while we've got her on here? I know I've been trying to ask some.
Be gentle.
Be gentle. Let's see. Bye, Michelle. I try to make sure to acknowledge all my comments. Yeah, that's true, Hollerita.
Yeah. I think that's very important. Everybody spent time on what you created, and I appreciate them for that. So I always try to respond to
if they took the time to message me, then I feel like I should take the time to comment back.
Well, exactly. They took the time to be there on your channel, watch your content, whether it's 3 minutes or the whole 10 minutes or whatever it may be. And if they bother to comment to say that they like it or they thought something was funny, then I want to let them know that I saw that too.
Yeah, I do
because
too.
I try to be a little funny in my videos sometimes.
Yeah.
Because I'm a dork like that.
I'm trying to let my hair down a little bit and not be so serious. Let's see. Do you have siblings? Lisa Daniels. Sherry must not have been on here when you were talking.
I do, but they're in Florida and the other ones are in Canada. So they're and the ones that are in Canada are like way out in Ontario past Toronto and stuff. So that's like 5 hours from me. So no, I don't. It's me and my husband and 3 out of 4 of my kids. That's our family.
And they live with you? Your kids?
Yes, they do. Yeah, my ex-husband wouldn't let me take them out of state until they were 18. So they stayed with him, and I had to wait until they were 18. I moved up here when my boys were 10, which was 17 years ago. But the minute they all hit, like my second oldest and my boys, the minute they hit 18, they're up here with me. So
right, yeah, that's right. Let's see. We had a question. Oh, so you don't get to see your family. Sherry said she's a dork. Rhonda went over and supported you with a bell. Rita said she supported you. Okay. Sorry, I'm cleaning and listening, but She must have missed it. That's okay. We don't mind saying it twice. Plus, my memory is so terrible. What's the weirdest thing you've eaten?
I've tried gator. I don't know if that's considered weird, but I lived in Florida, so
Yeah, skater.
it tastes like fishy chicken. It really does.
Really?
Yeah, it's got the the thickness and the taste of chicken, but with a slightly fishy scent to it. Consistency, I guess, is what I'm.
She wanted to know what's the weirdest thing you've eaten.
What's the weirdest thing you've eaten?
Yes. Do you like sushi?
No.
No, I don't like it either.
No.
I can't eat raw fish. There's just something in my head that tells me.
Agreed.
She said, Jana says that's keto. It is. That's funny. All right.
I don't like the spices and I don't like wasabi. I can't do spicy hot. I don't like peppers, any kind of pepper.
Yeah, me too. I
can do red pepper if I have to, but
yeah. Make sure that you take screenshots so that you can go and friend everybody or go look at their channels when you leave here and support them if you like their content. And then that way you get new friends. And don't forget about my $25 giveaway. There's a video on criteria so that you can get in on that.
I think I'm gonna do the same thing when I hit 300 and stay there for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Because my numbers go like this, so.
Right. Yeah, it kind of does that, yeah. And I kind of wait, but until it just kind of levels off. Usually you got to wait till they get up to the 10 mark. Yeah. And that way they stay and go forward. Otherwise if you go to like 1,300, then I can be falling below 12.99, 12. But now that I'm 13.10, I'm pretty much staying right and going the other way.
That's awesome. I'm glad you're growing.
When you're going that way, it does do that. So yeah. I always made sure I go watch videos afterwards. Yeah, thanks, Hollerita. She's a good support system. She's really good. I think it was my 800 subscriber drawing that I had. I found a brand new Vera Bradley purse at Goodwill. Yeah,
my daughter would have killed for that.
And I gave it. I wanted to keep it, but I thought, no, I need to give that away. So I gave it away, and she loves it. She is so happy to have it. So if you want to check, she has a video on my playlist on one of my people that won my giveaway. What will you be eating for the rest of your meals, Lisa?
Okay, well, I'm going to be boring. I hard-boiled a few eggs, so probably tomorrow I'm going to make either a small, because I have to be careful of mayonnaise, I'm either going to do deviled eggs or the egg salad, but I need to look up more recipes for those because I'm wondering, I know Ashley used a honey mustard for hers. And she's like, it gives you that real tang of what deviled eggs should taste like. And I thought, I usually just squirt some mustard in it with some mayonnaise. That's how I get my taste. I don't know. But if I don't do chaffles, I'll be doing either scrambled or fried eggs, hard-boiled egg, or deviled egg, something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm not even hungry.
I can eat deviled eggs all the time.
I think I ate like 4 hours ago. I'm not even hungry right now.
No, I'm not hungry. And I ate like 2 hours, but I think about an hour before I came on here, I ate. And I'm not hungry at all. Probably about 2. I usually eat about 2 anyways, but I'll probably eat about 2. And I'll probably have just some boiled eggs. I boiled about 10 of them, and I've only used a few of them. And I had my chaffles for breakfast. So I'm thinking about, if you haven't seen Wendy's egg drop soup.
Yeah.
It is amazing.
Is it?
Make it, but you can't use all the ingredients, obviously. But I'm going to try it on a much smaller scale and make the egg drop soup for supper, and then of course my Cheez-Its, so that I can do a video.
That sounds good.
Wanting it, but I just want some soup for supper, and I'm going to make the egg drop soup with water and some salt and pepper.
I love soup. This is my
butter.
Time of season, man.
Butter. Yeah, me too. I'm a soup lover, and and I just figure I'll just eat that with some of my Cheez-It crackers. So that's what I plan. Hollerita said, I love that purse and still carry it. I'm so happy. That's
I
awesome.
love egg salad too, but it doesn't like me. I can't use too much mayonnaise at a time.
Yeah, you were saying you did.
So,
Yeah, right. Everybody's different. Let's see. I love hard-boiled eggs, sliced avocado, and sriracha. Yeah, I add some sriracha sometimes or hot sauce to give it a little bit of kick.
and that's one thing I don't like is avocados. I've
No, I
tried.
don't either.
I've tried.
I've tried.
Can't do it.
I cannot do it. I don't taste anything. It
No,
tastes like no. I don't taste
right.
nothing. And it's so
Right.
good. It's such good fat for you. I wish I liked it, but I just have not been able to develop a taste for it. Deviled eggs with honey mustard sounds great. Yeah, I have a good deviled egg recipe on my playlist if you want to check it out. So mayo is okay to eat, isn't it?
Yes.
No, mayo doesn't have sugar. Salad dressing does. So make
Yes.
sure you go for the mayo. I never tried avocado. I kept buying them and I would let them get bad because I was scared of them. And then I finally took the plunge to eat one and I couldn't taste nothing.
And when it you know, you can have a perfectly ripe one at 12 and at 12:05 it's rotted, and then it's really gross when you cut it and like, ugh.
And everybody says they use it as mayonnaise and everything else. I couldn't get it to spread.
And I've thought about smushing it in with like egg salad. I can do avocado if I'm doing like a smoothie. That's the only
I didn't think of that.
like a green smoothie. Yeah, I can do it then.
Lily Carter said no avocados for her. Wouldn't the honey mustard? No, honey mustard shouldn't have that. You just use a bit of it, so it shouldn't have that much carbs.
And I don't know. I don't know what brand you used, and I don't know what brand that Ashley
used,
so.
I don't think you use enough of it because you're just using a couple squirts of it that it would bother it. But you can check it out. Yeah, I use honey mustard sometimes. I know, right? I wasn't a whole bag. I wasted a whole bag of avocado the other week. I tried to use it, but I just got scared of it. I just see now and see. It grosses
me right out.
Either. I think we're all in a one accord here. We all are so much alike.
I want to because my mom will spread it on toast with a slice of tomato and all that. But
it says it's the best fat for you.
Yeah,
but I can't develop a taste for it.
That's why I like to cook with avocado oil. It's a higher heat oil, so it doesn't burn or smoke like an extra virgin olive oil would if you want to do it at a higher temp. So I use avocado oil, and then I've got the avocado mayo. So feel like I'm doing pretty good.
Carter says you got to get the sugar-free honey mustard. And Christy said G. Hughes has a good honey mustard. I love avocado. That's great. If you can, it's great. I drank 2 cups of coffee, 2 bottles of water throughout this chat. See there? Look at you. And I've been drinking my water. I love it.
Yeah, I've got my waters.
Yep. Good for you. She's on her 3rd bottle. See, you gotta love yourself for making changes. You're making changes for the better. So avocado isn't good on its own for sure. The sriracha helps. Okay. Honey. Okay. So Hollerita, but honey is sugar. Yeah. I know. I let me go check. 1 second. I'm gonna go get my honey mustard and see what I'm doing.
Now I bought the G. Hughes ketchup, the sugar-free ketchup, but I haven't opened it. And I've tried the barbecue sauce, but I thought it tasted too vinegary, and that's the G. Hughes brand. So I don't know. I guess I could make my own barbecue sauce. I know it's easy to make. I just have to use sweetener instead of brown sugar, you know?
Okay, so I'm wrong. It's this blonde hair. I'm telling you, it's the Dijon mustard, and it doesn't have any carbs in it. But it's kind of sweet tasting. But what you could do is add some of your liquid erythritol. But yeah, I'm blonde. It's Dijon mustard that I use, not honey mustard. So you're right. Yes, it would have carbs. This has 0, so you can use this like your regular mustard. But that's why I get it. But I thought, what am I doing here? Oh,
she is silly, but she's blonde.
What do you call?
You have blue eyes, right?
What did you say you were? And Sherry said she is too.
Oh, I'm oh my gosh, dork.
A dork, and that's what I am. I'm a dork.
Yeah.
That's even in I'm the oldest one on this channel. I hope y'all know.
Probably not by much because I'm right behind you.
Not too. You're actually this age younger than my youngest sister. Yes, I'm a silly girl. Barbecue sauce is personal. Every sugar-free ketchup has sugar in it. Yes. But it's not that much, so you can kind of use the sugar-free ketchup, but it does have it.
Right, I mean, obviously.
You're better off to use salsa whenever you can. And if you can't, then that's where but there's times I want the ketchup texture, so I make my own, or I have that other just for backup in case I don't have time to.
Well, Christy was talking about the G. Hughes brand of products. So while you were going away, I was just letting them know that I have a bottle of the G. Hughes ketchup. Haven't opened it. Tried the barbecue sauce. Didn't like it. It was too vinegary. But I know that barbecue sauce is easy to make, and I can just throw some erythritol in there or something.
Yeah, I got a recipe on mine. And you can make it and keep it in your pantry, the stuff in your pantry. I wonder if I'm the youngest on this chat. I usually always say, yeah, you probably are. I would never try to say that I'd be the youngest, that's for sure, but I'm the oldest. I realized that the other night when I got off and everybody was going, I'm 51, I'm 51, I'm 52. I'm like, oh my goodness, they're young and I'm older. Sherry says we're all dorks. She loves being a dork though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind being one, but I blame it to the blonde. I blame it to the blonde here. But yeah, Nicole, you probably could be my daughter, like Ashley yesterday. I told her she could be my daughter.
You're the same age as my daughter, Nicole.
She's 30.
Yeah. Said hi.
You could be my daughter for sure. Definitely. No, it's not much. If you're eating strict keto, you would want to avoid it. I could not do. Yeah, I don't do the strict. We do the dirty, filthy, rotten
kind. Yeah, exactly.
Rita, you'll love that. Oh, thanks, Nicole. You're fabulous. We're thankful you're on here. We're thankful you want to hang out with us.
With us old ladies.
I know I am. I'm not going to say I'm not. And I think Sherry's pretty young too. It's fun being a dork. I strive to let my dork out at least 1,000 times the sun, and both say it. We made being dorks in this house cool. Yes, that's right.
Look, you gotta have a little fun in life.
You know what? It's better to laugh about it than cry. I mean, what date in August is your birthday, Nicole? My birthday's in August. I'm just curious. But she could be your daughter too, Hollerita. See, maybe I don't feel so bad.
My daughter too.
Okay. Yeah. So I was like, I think Brown Girl said she was the youngest and she was 41. Is she 41? I think she said she was 41 the other night, and I'm like, oh my gosh, my daughter is 28. My oldest daughter is 34. Okay. So August 3rd, my birthday is August 2nd, Nicole. So our birthdays
my twin's birthday is August 10th.
We got to get together and have birthday celebration, even if it's on the screen together.
Angie's 46.
Brown Girl's 46, so she's young too. I was
she really is. No, I'm just kidding because I'm 52, so you're not that far behind me.
Allie is 53. I'm 59. I just turned 59.
Sherry is young. Look at that.
5 years older than me, so he's always old. He's 64, so I don't have to worry, but I'm getting retirement age. And I said, my husband's like, well, I wouldn't tell anybody your age. I said, I've told everybody I've been married 41 years, and then I got married 10 days after I turned 18. I think they can add up the age. I mean, I don't think there's anything to hide anymore. I mean, I think everybody can do the math,
My birthday's in March, too.
Ooh, that's cool. How, Rita?
Oh, Rita and
Rhonda's 51. Rhonda's 51. No, you're not quite young.
Are you really?
We're getting, actually, you know what? When I first started this channel, they were all within my age group, like 50 to 60. And now I'm getting quite a few 20 to 30, 25 to 35-year-olds. And I'm like, this is awesome. Nicole said, my oldest is 11. She will be 12 in December. And my youngest is 2. She'll be 3. I have 5 kids total. Wow, that's
a lot of kids in that little small age range.
Yeah, and you have your work cut out for you. Do you work another job, Nicole? And Nicole, email me and tell me when you can co-host with me. April 11th, 1984, this door was born. Oh my goodness. You
That
could
was
be
the
my
year I
daughter.
graduated. I graduated a month after she was born.
And see, I graduated in 78. So can you imagine? I mean, she could be my daughter. Sherry could be my daughter.
Oh my gosh. I feel so old.
Oh, I do too. I'm going to go kill myself. No, I'm not really. I'm just kidding. I'm actually thankful that I'm in good health, that
I'm in relatively good health. We're working on it.
That's right. You're doing good. Thank you, Nicole. April 11th, 1984. I knew you had young kids, so I figured I was in high school in 85.
So was I until May of 85.
Yeah, see, I had already been married 7 years. So I'm a budget queen, just need to learn couponing. Yes, that's what I need to do too. Nicole, I'd like you to do a live stream with me. My mom was 24 when she had me, and I was 24 when I had my first son. That's cool. That's pretty awesome. Anybody got any more questions for Lisa? Because I've been asking all the questions. Lisa, thank you so much for being on here. Well, thank you so much for being my awesome moderator. You're always my
I'm like right on it with that button.
Yes, you are.
Oh no, you didn't. And I'm click, click, click.
Yes, I love that. I am loving that.
All right, you guys. It was so much fun talking with everybody. Thank you so much for having me on here.
And it was so nice meeting you, and we're so much alike. I mean, that's why I guess we're both Lisas. So please, I will have her link in the description box once this downloads. It takes about 15-20 minutes for it to download, I've been noticing. So then I will put the description in the description box. Lisa, what size shoe do you wear?
7 to an 8, depending on the maker of the shoe. Basically an 8. And it has to be wide because I don't like shoes, so I don't wear them very often.
I will say it is easier to mod on a phone than a computer. Especially with how fast the chat moves. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up.
Anyways, we are on our second day of the 3-day egg collab. So if you have any questions for us, she lost 3.5 pounds, 3.3. She is
3.3.
She's nailing it. So she is doing great with it.
I had it to lose. I mean, I was at almost my heaviest weight ever.
Wow. Thank you so much for being on here today, Lisa.
Thank you, guys. I love you, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Lisa, so much for being on here. I appreciate it. Love you. Please give us a thumbs up. Please share this video, and don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. And I love, love, love your comments. Thank you so much for watching till the very end. I really, really appreciate it. Please hit one of the playlists above that will be on the screen and binge watch my videos. I really, really appreciate you, and I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you, and I hope to see you here on the next video, and have a wonderful day.